Start battle! Greninja! Greninja. Joker. 3, 2, 1, go!
So Welcome to GamerNook number 2. This is the second week that we're at it, and brand new venue, Tom's River. So first set of the night, got ShyTy versus Pringles, and kind of coming in towards the end here. ShyTy did take game 1 with King K. Rool. Now, I guess trying out the Joker. I'm assuming the K. Rool's the main, and give Joker a go while you have a game to spare. So, I mean, no better way to really level up a character than using him in bracket, right?
Yep. Pringle's going to be using Greninja here. I've only ever really seen him be using Greninja so far. So we're going to see where he goes as far as characters and stages.
You don't really see a whole lot of Greninja, do you?
No, no.
It's funny is because like you'll hear so many ranges of opinions on this character, and honestly, I think the character's good. There's just so many others that do similar but better, and I think that's kind of why you don't see as much. But that being said, it's still a character in the game. You know what I mean? Like you'll see it. I'm just trying to even think. You don't really see a whole lot of like top character representation, but that doesn't really matter. Does look like ShyTy does almost have this locked up. But Pringles?
Yep, bat of stock lead. 107, 117 now to 97.
All right, there we go. At least cleaning up the stock. So he's going to try and keep things close. If not, potentially bringing something back. I don't know if ShyTy is going to give him the room to or what, but Pringles does look like he's cooking something.
Yeah, Pringles playing a little bit more defensively now. Tend to see that when you're down a stock. So getting some good damage in, 57 now compared to his 118.
Yeah, and he's kind of bringing it back. He was down by a sizable amount. ShyTy did have a pretty good lead, but Pringles kind of hanging on here, and that was winner's life. But good effort overall. I mean, that looked a little rough to start, and then it kind of started to come around a bit. But either way, that is going to be ShyTy moving on. And let's see how many people we got today. 18-man bracket, so that is going to put him the round before. Oh no, that puts him in winners quarters. Yeah. So in any case, G4, is that how I pronounce it? All right, G4, I'm Chris. I don't know if you knew that, but
I'm Gavin.
Nice to meet
That's
you.
my real name.
Right on, man. You say Gavin?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's easy to remember. You live close to here? Is this like?
Yeah, Manchester.
Right on, man. That's awesome. It was 2-0 That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, this is essentially taking over the old Platinum Star weeklies. I'm not sure if you ever made it out to those, but
never really did. No.
Yeah, about 20 minutes from here. So the cool part about that is you always get some newer people showing up whenever you move a little bit, and this is no exception.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Take a seat. Oh, up front. Yeah. I thought I was trying to commentate. I got mixed. But yeah, so that's always the cool part is there used to be a lot of Tom's River tournaments back in the day, like during Smash 4. And Smash 4 is just like so long ago now.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like that.
At the time, though, like there were legitimately 3 or 4 Tom's River tournaments. Like,
really?
There was just a ton. Yeah, there was.
I wasn't really around back then.
There was one in ECG, East Coast Gamers. I think it's like downtown sort of ish Tom's River. And forgive me, I'm not really. I live a little bit north of here, so I'm not super familiar with the lands over here. But in any case, then there hasn't been anything here basically since
then. Yeah.
So now this is kind of opening up, and it's cool. I really like this venue a lot. So that
it's got a great vibe to it. Nice little area.
It's cozy. It's a gamer spot, man. I'll have to get another camera set up for these, but if I could take you guys on a tour, which I can't. Basically, we have it's like just a bunch of what you call it, just PC
tables.
Setups.
Yeah,
right?
A bunch of PCs.
And some of them sit head to head. So we have it basically split so you could play head to head. So if you're playing someone, they're playing on the opposite side of the booth as you. So
almost like chess.
Yeah, it's pretty hype. So that I really like, man, because a lot of venues aren't really set up to cater to Smash, and not that this is set up to cater to Smash particularly, but it's set up to cater to like
it definitely works.
Stuff.
It definitely works.
So that's like a pretty nice thing. But in any case, I appreciate you guys hanging with us. Early starts of the bracket, always sometimes a little bit of time to get players to the stream set up. I know Rivers, who's also the TO. He's in bracket today. For all I know, he might be playing on stream. Ooh. And then who else is coming? Marcus, the artist formerly known as the Great Gonzalez, That's a Smash 4 name. So that's probably something that most of you don't know. But Gons was actually, I think Gons was PGR the first season, as was James. Like Gons kind of squeaked in there with Palutena. Hasn't played Palutena in a long time. Ended up playing like, let's see, who did Gons play? He kind of moved all over the place. Was playing Game & Watch, played a little bit of Mario. And then he's a cheeser, so like he ended up playing some Steve for a while. He's playing Box Kazuya now. He's like trying to make a point, I think. But in any case, yeah, we are going to get Rivers coming up, and this is the man hosting the tournament with me. You see his little logo on the right-hand side of the screen.
Jackal is not here, correct?
Yeah, Jackal's usually, he lives pretty close to here too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he also lives like around where you are and around here. But didn't make it this week. I know he was traveling. He was at Major Upset this past weekend, which was all the way on the West Coast, Portland, I believe.
Wow.
So he was there. I think he got 5th, as a matter of fact. So I'm assuming he's probably still recovering from that. But yeah, you could expect to see Jackal at a lot more of these coming up. He was always at Platinum Star. He'll probably always be at these. And meanwhile, though, we do have Rivers, the artist formerly known as Shoyo James. I'm feeling all kinds of nostalgic today. Honestly, that's also a Smash 4 throwback.
We're going to PK Stadium 2 for the first game.
Yeah, man. That's usually what happens. All right, so it looks like who's this that game is playing against? I'll find out in just a moment. Playing against Poi. Unfamiliar the name, but it does look like he plays Wolf, which is a matchup that Rivers is very familiar with.
A lot of Wolf you see here.
Yeah, a lot of Wolf, especially Jackal, who we were just talking about. Probably the best Wolf that you'll see around these parts, but we'll see what Poi's got. He's going up against quite the formidable opponent in Rivers, who is fresh off of a broken arm. Broke his arm last year and then re-broke the same arm like a couple months ago. So he's been not really playing a whole lot, but here he is back in the fray. And probably a favorite. He's number 1 seed today, and understandably so. Favorite to win. We'll see if anyone's able to kind of bring it. But in the meanwhile, yeah, Poi's going to have his hands full with this.
100%. Rivers creating some space there.
Yeah, he's so good with the banana. You're going to watch him throughout the set, but the things that Rivers is really good at, aside from having very good reaction time, is once he's got you on a ledge, be expecting to stay there for a while. He's got all kinds of tricks with the bananas. He's got lots of movement tech with the reverse pop gun. Very, very good with his selection, with monkey flips, as you're seeing right now. Just kind of knows all the things.
Really bringing it to him here.
Oh, and that was. And he's alive.
Wow.
I think. Yeah, he's alive. You can.
Wow, he made that.
Yeah, you can wall cling with Diddy Kong, and the bottom of PS2 does have that little bit that you should grab. So, despite almost what looked like an SD from unintentional air dodge, turned into just a really mixed up recovery.
Got about a stock lead here. More than a stock lead, actually. He's leading in percent as well.
Yeah, there he goes, and
there
that's
it is.
just
Second stock.
Yeah, that's Rivers being Rivers, man. You got to really, he's a thinking man. As much as he kind of mashes on you and kind of is just like kind of like an ape in terms of like he actually IRL in terms of just like how he like plays this game. Like he's very calculated. It's pretty impressive when you watch him really dialed in.
That's just that's how great players play. They're very, very locked in, very, very eccentric with it. I guess.
You gotta. I mean, you gotta. There's a lot of room for creativity in this game, especially with characters like Diddy Kong, where you have like a tool like Banana.
And
where
that's it. Restock for not Jackal. Not Jackal.
Not Jackal.
Rivers.
Yeah, we got Rivers, but this is where I like to say, because I'm assuming Poi will. Well, there's a good potential he goes back and watches these VODs, and it's always cool when you're on stream and you always want to check that out, but. I think it's good to not get discouraged in these situations, because Rivers is someone who's like
very, very, very
veteran player, formerly PGR top 20. He's a Metafy coach, a very, very good one at that. Very popular Metafy coach. Guy knows his stuff. So whenever you run into like what feels like a brick wall like this early rounds, there's always so much to take from it. So even playing against this Diddy Kong, with kind of like the high octane gameplay,
Very, very
like
fast.
it's an adjustment. Like you just got to sort of be able to adjust it. Even there, like some of the cheeky stuff, you saw Rivers try to just kind of catch him with a dare if he drifted off stage to catch ledge. Like that works sometimes.
Yeah.
That's just an option he throws out. Like whether you take it or not, it's really no downside if you're Rivers to try that. But there's little things like that you pick up on. So that was a long digression of saying like, boy, basically like take this as a learning opportunity.
If you are watching this, what's up?
Yeah. Yeah, in the future boy, because he is sitting right in front of us.
He is.
But honestly, pretty respectable first stock here. Does have Rivers already at 71%. And if you're playing Wolf, there's so many fast options as Wolf where, you know, you just throw an F smash out at the right time and you find yourself with, you know, all of a sudden a stock lead. So we'll see if he's able to find something like that right now. Gonna want to be careful off the ledge. Yeah, that's being careful off the ledge, especially not only because Wolf could be a little limited in some fashion. I don't want to say limited. Character's recovery is not that bad, but there's other characters it's easier to recover with. And then again, like Rivers is just he goes crazy off stage. So it's like even getting him off stage, you got to be fully confident just getting back yourself. But in any case, still in it here. Still potential to take out this first stock from Rivers before any further bleeding, but gonna have to find that solid hit.
Yeah, it's always looking for at this point, getting a little hit by that banana there. And coming back off stage.
And this is, again, where Rivers is strongest is on the ledge.
Totally see that. He's got a lot of options that he can throw out, and he knows how to use all of them very, very well.
Yeah, you're going to watch him with that banana peel. You'll see him with the banana peel. He either leaves that ledge, he'll leave it at the roll length where you're rolling in, and he'll react basically to what you do. And you're seeing him here.
Very, very, very fast reaction.
He's got, I think he's just got Poi on the back foot for right now. And this is kind of what happens in some of these early rounds when you play against basically players like this who just sort of know how to keep the pressure on. Because this is like an acquired skill you get over time.
I agree.
Like Rivers has been tons of high-level competition over the years, tons of local level. Just kind of a gamer, sweaty gamer. So, wow, and does catch him with
there you go.
yeah, the top bit of that Wolf recovery.
Slipped on his own banana there. Nice little hits, getting some damage on. Oop, shifting back.
Honestly, pretty good play by Poi.
Yeah.
Even just
Being able to keep that space, being able to keep
yeah,
yourself
he
out
neutral
of
get up and was able to just hit shields and was safe because a lot of times it doesn't happen. Yeah, he kind of caught him with the items. Yeah, Poi's figuring out. Rivers is like, yeah, it's kind of tough to know what to do there, and he's right. Like that's like a lot. That's like a lot of grinding just to sort of even get used to the ledge trapping. You know,
understand all the options that he has. And
that's why you come out to locals though. That's like that's literally how you learn. You gotta kind of trial by fire, so to speak, right? Like how better do you learn? But all right, that is going to be a second set down for tonight. We don't have the biggest bracket since it is only the second week. We're still kind of getting known with this venue, but in any case,
how many people do we have?
Right now, it's 18, which that's
not bad.
Pretty happy with, all things considered.
I mean, week 2, that's not bad.
Yeah, for week 2, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm with it. And then
if you're new here, next time, come take a trip out.
Honestly, man, this is I know New Jersey's kind of like a. It looks small, but it's bigger than it looks, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if you're coming from North Jersey, especially with the way traffic works in the state, it's a little tough. But, like, if you're able to plan that trip, do it. And if you're kind of in central, south-ish area, you might be closer than you think.
You're probably closer than you think. There's a lot of really, 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 really long roads.
Yeah, and Toms River is, like, a pretty central area for South Jersey anyways. And by central, I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff here. People come here pretty often. It's a nice area.
It is a nice area. There's a lot of cool stuff to do around here, too, in my opinion.
Dude, this plaza is amazing. That hibachi place next door is insane. And that pizza place next door to the hibachi place, even crazier.
I used to do karate in that karate
Oh, really?
place. Yeah.
That's awesome. Dude, that's this plaza is pretty, it's kind of OD.
Yeah, there is actually a lot here that's pretty cool. There's also like a Sky Zone type place too. It's called Urban Air. If you're ever in the area, check it out.
Oh yeah, like a trampoline type.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, G4, I feel like I'm gonna give you like a. I feel like I feel like I'm basically like teaching you of all of the. I don't know how much you watch the locals.
No, yeah, I'm not very.
Awesome. So then
Just kind of getting
yeah.
into it,
So
you know?
so I won't feel bad if I feel like I'm like kind of mansplaining the people walking.
Oh
up.
no, yeah, please don't
All
feel
right, yeah,
bad. I
'cause-
want to know.
Yeah, because we got another formerly Platinum Star regular,
Wow.
Jukain, sitting right in front of us, who's actually a very, very good Peach/Daisy player. Also plays a little bit of Cloud, has been kind of on the grind for a while. I mean, was going to all the Platinum Stars before that closed down, and it's getting results. You'd see him in the top 8s fairly regularly. You're seeing him take games, potentially sets off of some of the bigger seeds or the higher seeds in the tournaments, and really, I mean, really just a good guy.
Yeah.
So we'll get to look forward to that, and let me see who he's playing against, because there's still people I'm getting to know here as well. He's playing against Broop, who is a new name to me. So we'll look forward to seeing who Broop plays. But in the meanwhile, I can tell you Jukain, probably going to see some Peach or Daisy, and it'll be a good Peach or Daisy. He's got like his whole flow charts down. He knows the combos, knows all the turnip stuff.
Turnip stuff is the best.
Turnip stuff.
I love turnip stuff.
You got to know it. If you're playing these characters, you got to know what to do with those turnips. There's a lot going on.
That's why I don't play Peach, because I can't do that.
It's kind of like I agree. Like there's a learning curve for sure. Just beyond the regular Peach stuff to then knowing what the turnips do and how to use them. Like the stitch faces, the dot eyes.
All of them. They all do different things, and I'm not gonna know that.
There's a lot. I mean, I guess it's like anything else, right? Like you figure it out as you go, but no real figuring out for Jukain. He kind of just knows already. We'll see who. Yeah, here comes Peach. No surprise there. And another Wolf, popular pick today, and understandably so. The character's really good.
Yep. There's Gold Peach.
There she is. And game 1, PS2. Nothing new there. Yeah, so Jukain has a little bit of a... Yeah, here we go. Already with the turnips.
Wow.
Yeah. Big damage to start. Already
Yeah.
33, literally throwing the turnip and hitting him with the down tilt. But I like that Broop is actually trying to make something happen with that turnip. I think not... A lot of people really sleep on getting the opponent's item in hand, but there's times where you could use against it. Like we didn't get
a couple times last game. Banana went to. I cannot.
The tag, yeah, I gotta
yes.
think back to it as well. To Poi. Yeah.
Yes.
So you read my mind. I was literally gonna bring that up before. Is like even in that matchup we didn't get to talk about it, but like Diddy with Banana, there's ways to turn it against him. Like it's a weapon that's on Diddy's command, but if you get it in your hands,
very strong.
Same deal with Peach and Daisy, right? So if you get those turnips, like you combo off them all the same.
Yeah. There's definitely a benefit these like Peach and Daisy and Diddy Kong have. That.
And I'm guessing Broop and Poi gotta be homies. I see the 4 Poi tag on the bottom there. That's hype.
That is hype.
Love to see it. I bet you these guys, they're grinding the Wolf Dittos and everything, man. That's
saw them playing earlier. I was watching them for a little bit.
That's a fun Ditto, right? I mean, that's fast
is.
Paced, a lot of action per second. Like it's
a lot of cool movement tech also.
But we'll see. I mean, this is a big test with Jukain here. This is again like one of those players who's really been on the grind now for probably since Ultimate's been released. Just been going to locals all over the place. He had his regular Platinum Star and then would be traveling. He's a Rutgers guy. They got a pretty good scene over there. So definitely a pretty good test up against Jukain, who I would say is also kind of like, from what I could see in the bracket anyways, from the names I do recognize, really a candidate for a top 3 placing. But we'll see. Got to get through Broop first. Broop looking, honestly... Not too bad. Really just has to figure out how to take a stock, which sometimes is
there it is.
Yeah, there's the stock we were looking for. So can be hard to do in moments with Wolf. And that's like kind of all getting better with the player, but sometimes it's easy to play keep away with Wolf. Can be.
I agree. Not so much. He's fast, but he's not very. His stronger moves that are going to be able to really do some damage and get some kills are relatively slow in the grand scheme.
Yeah, just an unfortunate recovery there. Probably just had to angle it up a little bit. And again, like one of those things that kind of you chalk up to the more you play, the more you kind of do better. but honestly, pretty good performance. Like I said it several times already. It's like a broken record, but like even playing against a player like Jukain and kind of keeping it close is
pretty impressive.
It's good. Like it's good, especially if you haven't really gone to many locals. Like you're talking about a lot of experience at locals to possibly not as much. Like not
possibly
much.
your first local.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's all, yeah, which is all in play. I guess I'll figure out as I get to know everyone here a little better. But here we go. Still fighting. He's got the turnip. Wasn't able to get too much from it, but ooh, getting kind of caught out of that up smash. Surprisingly, usually that up smash is the one that does the scooping. Instead, it kind of got poked by the down tilt and good down smash on the ledge. Good awareness there. Kind of covering a couple options.
Broop can be playing a little bit more defensively now, it seems.
Well, yeah, this is where you got to just slow things down a little. Almost timed very well.
That could have been very bad.
Yeah, you could tell Jukain's done that a few times. So here we go. I appreciate the way Broop's playing, and honestly, he's slowly but surely bringing things back. And if it wasn't for that SD earlier, like this would be a little bit closer.
I agree.
So definitely something to keep forward or look forward to. And then next game. Yeah, that recovery is good, or it'll armor through some of that.
I got nervous when I saw it for a second. I thought I forgot that his up smash.
Yeah, that's the booty bump, the back air. All right, good first game, honestly. I mean, despite the SD, kept things pretty close for all intents and purposes.
Yep.
All right, so Jukain going up one game. Let's see where we end up in game 2. I think I heard PS2 and Small Battlefield being banned. I got to get those guys hooked up with headphones. I feel bad.
It's a good idea.
It's always the worst when you hear commentators. Like, it's cool and it's also not cool at the same time. Yeah, just we're still, like, since it's only the second one, there's still a bit of setup that has to happen, but that'll be an easy one. That'll be next week.
Ooh, next week.
Yeah, man. My goal is just every week something upgraded. There's enough things that I want to add to here where I think that's a pretty good goal for the first couple months. But all right, I actually was not paying attention to where we're headed, so I guess it'll be a surprise.
No, you're right. I was not either. All right.
Yeah, Hollow Bastion it is. Kane does have the game lead here. I feel like Broop was starting to surge a little bit towards the last game, so if he's able to keep any kind of that momentum forward, could be in for a pretty good set.
Couldn't agree with you more. He stepped it up at the end there.
Yeah, I think it's really just a matter of adjusting, right? Like, as you play, and this is kind of like one of those things that's a little different for everybody, where your capacity to sort of adjust to what your opponent's doing and, you know, whether it be in your gameplay or figuring out things in their gameplay. Some people a little quicker with it than others. Other people not good at it all. Some people, it's the thing that they're best at. So it's kind of like those, if you had RPG attributes, IRL. Oh yeah, that was a good snipe. That was just a good turn up toss at the end of the day.
That was really on target. I mean, there's not really much else
and
you can say.
You can kind of tell because Jukain has kind of gotten he's gotten the claws from Jackal many a time, especially at Platinum Star. So knowing how to get the most out of those like little interactions where you could gimp Wolf, Jukain has had to learn that, mostly just to keep up with Jackal, who's probably amongst, I mean, if he's not the best Wolf out there, everyone's going to debate this. If he's not the best Wolf out there, you got to put him easily in top 2, top 3. Just off of results alone. I mean, that's just objective in my opinion. But in any case, learning how to play against a player like that with a character like Wolf, you kind of learn how to take the bits where you can, even with an early stock like that, and catch them with the Wolf Flash. It's a little bit.
So who with I read the bottom. Jukain with a stock lead, but very close in percent.
Yeah, and this is really, I think this is where I see the biggest difference between like a regular at tournaments and someone who's potentially newer, is really just taking stocks.
Yes.
Someone who is like kind of like a veteran has kind of been through that. It's like you get forced into learning taking stocks earlier. Whereas if that was a really well-timed down smash. That was a great play from Broop. But yeah, what I was saying is basically it's very easy to sort of be complacent and try to play defensive, whatever, when you're not used to a tournament setting. Like if you're used to playing online where it's like maybe a little less, what's the word I'm looking for? A little less like tenacious in terms of like trying to survive or get a game, whatever. it's like, yeah, it's kind of like kill or be killed. But in any case, it does look like Jukain might have this one wrapped up.
And
does have this one wrapped up, but good efforts coming out from Broop, man. I think there was a lot to take from that. Like if he goes back and watches these sets, this set, I think there's probably tons he could get from it. Honestly, he seems like a good player on like a raw capacity. Just really just a matter of grinding with the people who are grinding.
Yeah, now it's just a
Keep
matter
doing
of
the
trying
thing.
to learn opponents, learn your options, learn everything about that, learn what people are going to do and how you can deal with it.
Yeah, man, that's kind of what it's all about when you come to these things. So well played. There's going to be yet another set in the books here at GamerNook Weekly, and this is a pretty good, pretty good time today. I'm assuming, let me see what bracket looks like right now. So that was winner's quarters. The other part of winner quarters, who's going to be playing against Jukain in winner semis, currently happening. And then looks like Obmcbob won against Kugi 2-0 on the bottom part of the bracket, so already in winner semis. So I'm assuming we might be seeing Adastran, I'm guessing that's how that's pronounced, and Mew. Is my guess. That's what, if unless they're playing and I don't see it, but I kind of don't think so. Okay, no, that's what's going on. All right, so Mew and Adastran. Mew is another Platinum Star guy. Not as like a resultsy Platinum Star guy, but like was always there grinding and entering and chilling. And Adastran is a new name to me. I'm assuming another lives close to here, which is great. I actually really love seeing all the new tags. Adastran and Mew. So from Mew, you could expect to see Mewtwo. Go figure, it's in the name.
That makes sense.
Adastran, going to be a surprise for both of us, I think, unless you know him.
I do not.
Did beat Gons in the first round. I know Gons is playing Box Kazuya now. He's learning Kazuya and Box at the same time.
Really?
So I know that there's probably some growing pains with that. Probably not recommended for the average Smash player, honestly. Learn Kazuya and then Box, or vice versa, is probably the best way to go. But in any case, Adastran still beating Gons, which is accomplishment nonetheless. Despite the hitbox controller and Kazuya, still a dub.
You like to see stuff like that, little upsets in the early rounds of a tournament. You love to see it.
Well, that's like the best way to get to know new players, especially when you see them after they had played against players that you already know.
Yeah.
I think that's usually the best way to get it. But yeah, so like I said, I know Mew plays Mewtwo. Adastran. I'm gonna take a guess. Let me take a guess. Who's Adastran play? I gotta think quick before he picks.
I'm gonna throw out a guess too.
Cloud. I'm saying actually nah. He doesn't look like a Cloud guy, but I'm gonna stick with it though because I'm panicking a little bit.
I'm looking at the bronze. I don't know. I have no clue.
No way. I would never guess. All right. Well, I would have lost anyways.
Yeah.
No one's guessing Wii Fit. I'm sorry.
I wasn't guessing.
Shout out to using Wii Fit though, man. That's like a. It's not. That's another thing that takes quite a bit of patience and quite a bit of just like learning. But here we go. Game number 1. Adastran with the Wii Fit and Mew with the Mewtwo.
Both got fully charged projectiles.
Yeah, this is a dangerous game. Yeah, as you say, because Mewtwo does have that reflector.
Yeah, we fit very, very projectile oriented.
There it is. Mew's ready to send it back immediately.
Ooh. Nice little shot in the back there.
The tough part, I would imagine, I don't know how this matchup goes at all. I just admittedly don't know much about either of these characters as far as matchup spreads go. But I will say, for a character that has deep breathing and a character that's as light as Mewtwo, that's got to be a struggle because I feel like you could probably get snuck at any moment. And it looks like Adastran already kind of smelling blood in the water. All it takes, I think, is like one deep breath. Oh, never mind. Mew's like, nah, bruh.
First stock going to Mew.
Mew's like, dude, you know I'm in these tournaments all the time. He's right. He is. There we go.
Shot there. Ooh, I thought that was gonna hit it for a second.
That was really good, really good sun salutation. good timing. Had Mew kind of out there, dead the rights, and just not able to really react.
Shielding the soccer ball there. Ooh. Adastran taking a very high combo potential out of Wii Fit Trainer.
I really appreciate the way Adastran is playing this because despite the high percentage and sort of like the pressure Mew's been putting on, Adastran's kind of putting just as much pressure back and doesn't really seem to care about the percentage that much. Still pedal to the metal, and despite losing that stock, I think that's a good strategy anyways because, yeah.
And there it is.
Mewtwo is just a light character. And
the last stock.
With deep breathing and everything, like if you're Wii Fit, like usually you're known as being campy, but if you're not campy and you just want to go up and hit Mewtwo, like you just do it. So I appreciate the way he's playing big time. We'll see if it pays off. Looks like Mew is also, honestly, playing pretty well himself. Like,
yeah, both two very competent players we're seeing here.
And looking for that disable again. If he lands that could be curtains for Adastran, so he's going to want to look out for that. I'm trying not to talk too loud about that kind of stuff because no coaching, LOL. So, and a dance on the ledge. Yeah, really good. Oh, that was, I mean, just smart. Smart on Adastran, man. I mean, that's just knowing your moveset. And Mewtwo is not really known for snapping the ledge the best in this game either.
No.
Like, definitely not your best ledge snapper or hanger or anything defensively.
That small battlefield I saw?
I do like watching Mew play though because I feel like I never get to see Mewtwo otherwise. Understandably so. I mean, it's playing characters like Mewtwo can be a challenge, but like I don't know. Then you see people who really grind out the characters, do some pretty cool stuff, and it makes some sense. Like it makes sense why people play the character.
Yeah.
Mewtwo's just a glass cannon in general. So you take the good with the bad. Like that down tilt probably wouldn't have killed a lot of the cast, but Mewtwo 100% died. Which isn't really on Mew. It's more so just like...
just a character thing.
Yeah, it's how it goes. Got the Fire Emblem Awakening music. I love this jam. And wow, all right. He's saying you better keep your distance, brother.
There it is.
Get out of my face.
Just a little back air there. Ooh, I thought that was going to be last stock.
And this is kind of what I was saying about Mewtwo. That's tough. Now that was a good confusion. Or what's that move?
I'm not sure.
I forget what it's actually called canonically. Chat will help me out at some point. But yeah, there we go. Mew taking first stock in this game. Although Adastran immediately answering back.
These are two very, very evenly matched players in a matchup that I don't think I've ever seen before. So it's very entertaining.
Yeah, this is another cool part about just locals in general is like you don't usually see stuff like this, you know, in majors, right? Both these characters are severely underrepresented. As I'm talking about that, I just realized Mew just kind of got deleted there.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah, Adastran kind of turning up, and I like this Wii Fit. This is a pretty aggressive Wii Fit trainer, which is very nice to see. This character's strong, man. With deep breathing, like, is even stronger.
Yeah, having any type of healing move is a great advantage.
Damn.
Wow.
Adastran kind of a beast.
There it is.
Yeah, that's tough. He's got Mew on the back.
Oh my God, we're
foot.
gonna get a third one.
All right. Mew's sticking in there though, and honestly, could do something here.
And
dude, that's. I'm blaming Mewtwo's hitboxes on that. Because I don't think it was so above the character model, but
yeah,
so I don't know.
That's a good point.
I feel like Mewtwo just has like an aura that he just gets hit. Like, you know what I mean? Because I even see
Mewtwo's
Mew.
hitboxes are weird.
I see Mew's even just like, all right. But like he knows. he plays the character. Like that's not news to him really.
Yeah, Adastran, new name to both of us. Taken out. Ew.
Yeah. I got you. All right, so just like that, we're already jumping in the winter semis, I think. So we're probably going to be seeing Rivers again. I got to sign and start GG. Yeah, I got to log in. Just give me a second. All right, so I see a couple people in the chat. I know this is a newer weekly. Just kind kind of answer a couple questions I did answer in chat already, but I don't mind because we are just getting started here. This local is in Toms River, New Jersey. It's kind of, I guess it's South Jersey, but it's sort of central-ish, central adjacent.
Yeah,
it's not like the
central.
I think so.
consider
I
it
think so
central.
too. I know a lot of people like to pretend that Central Jersey isn't a
Doesn't
thing,
exist.
but it does.
exists.
It not only does it exist, I'm pretty sure that's where we're at right now. This is probably like the outer limit of Central Jersey, though.
yeah.
I'd say like Monmouth, Ocean County, though, pretty much Central Jersey, because there's South Jersey and that goes south.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to group those together. That's a whole different argument, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Because like I know like if you're going to like Cherry Hill, which is like actually South Jersey,
Yeah.
right? Like that's like an hour from
Yeah, it's
here
a little.
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I like. I keep saying it. I do like this venue though, man. I feel like people are actually just happy in here, which is good.
Yeah, there's a great energy in here. Everyone's very
I like
excited.
that a lot. Sometimes you go to locals and it's just like it feels like people are just clocking in and it's like, oh, gotta play. All right, so yeah, Jukain. This is a Platinum Star Classic.
Jukain Rivers.
Yeah, and I know this is going to be a pretty good, I think a pretty good litmus test for Rivers and his hands at the moment, as he is coming off of the broken arm. But yeah, Jukain, again, I know I'm beating a dead bush here, but for anyone just joining us, really, really, really competent and solid Peach/Daisy main. And one that has kind of grinded against Rivers for a while as far as the old local used to go. So we'll see, man. Rivers got to kind of not going to be a cakewalk. This isn't a round one.
Yeah.
This is one of these. I know bracket's not big today, but these guys would have probably met at this point in bracket even if it was like double the size. And that's going to be Jukain taking the first stock here. So Rivers immediately going to have to sort of figure things out. I think this is literally his first local back competing in since the broken arm recent. So getting back in shape here, but going to have the work cut out for him. If Jukain keeps playing like this, Rivers going to definitely have to dig a little bit deep and remember how to play this game on this, basically on this sort of, this sort of level, because Jukain's he's a PR caliber player. I'm pretty sure he's been PR before. I'm fairly certain he has.
I wouldn't doubt it. He's playing very well.
There we go. I was talking about how Rivers was the master of ledge traps earlier. Jukain looks like also been working on the ledge trapping.
We saw a turnip there, but besides that one, there's been a very distinct.
Yeah,
lack of
he hasn't
turnips.
really been pulling a whole lot of turnips. You're right about that. And Rivers is bringing things right back around. I'd go ahead and call this one even despite a few percent tacked on, and there we go.
And now it's really
yeah,
even.
officially even now. So now it is Jukain who might have to sort of adjust because Rivers he's a quick adjuster.
He just
so to
carried
speak.
him off to the other side of the stage.
Yeah, man, he's smart players here, both of them. And yeah, you're gonna see a lot of evasive maneuvers coming out from Rivers. I think that's probably some of the best of his gameplay is just knowing where to position himself and how to move around. I think that's actually a big part of what separates him from just like the average player, in fact. And you'll see it. Diddy Kong is probably one of the better characters you could see with that in terms of just being able to move around quickly and with some variety. And here we go. Patented Rivers ledge trap. Space the pop gun just enough to catch the ledge and hit you. Have the banana refresh there to cover the neutral getup. And be waiting for the roll. But in any case, Jukain doesn't care about any of that. Makes it right back to stage. And now
Relatively even.
Yeah.
Relatively even. Both the two stocks.
Yeah, I gotta say, I think you gave Rivers a little bit too much leeway getting back on stage there. Maybe apply the pressure.
There it is.
Because if you
Nice little
if you
ledge
give him
trap.
too much room like that, he's going to take the whole stage back and then take you out. So it can be tough ledge trapping a ledge trapper, but I think that's going to be something Jukain's going to have to maybe
Figure
work
out
on a little bit as the set goes and as his gameplay continues to get better and better as it has been. There we go. Lots of River stuff coming out. Before you know it, he's already lapping you in percents and looking to end it there. He doesn't get it, though. All right?
Looking for the end here.
Another ledge trap opportunity, and good get back up on stage by Jukain, who now has control of that banana. And yeah, this is where, like, yeah, Legend's ability was gone because he re-grabbed. He had the banana. I think that's really just Jukain working on some of the options with the projectiles and how to sort of be oppressive to Rivers, as Rivers is oppressive to the opponents usually on the ledge.
Ooh. Banana was looking for him.
There we go.
There we go.
Bump him right off the stage, and now quite a hill to climb. And not gonna
get the try.
Yeah, not gonna be able to climb that hill, but that's okay. That was still a pretty good refusing to say die type of thing happening there. Not just, I know sometimes in those positions it's easy to just be like, all right, next game, next game.
Yep, Rivers is gonna take game 1 though.
Yes, he is, and yeah, pretty much by a full stock there. So yeah, I wouldn't expect to see a change. I actually think Jukain was playing pretty well. I think it's really just a matter of, you know, learn how to capitalize on the opportunities where he's ahead. Things like where he does have a ledge trap opportunity or anything like that. Because sometimes if you're a little too patient with kills or kind of waiting for it to come to you, it just never will come to you. So that's kind of like one of those things you have to go and get it. But in any case, I'm saying that as a spectator, as a, I guess, a caster today, but much different when you're actually on the sticks, I'll tell you that.
100%. I can sit here and talk about characters, players, all that, but I'm still...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I was entering, I'm probably going 0-2, 1-2, so this is how it is. Yeah, and Rivers off to a fantastic start this game, and it looks like Jukain. Oh, wow. No, unfortunately, SD's shaking his head. I know you guys can't see it, but I can see it on the webcam. Because, yeah, usually that doesn't happen, but that stock was kind of looking like a wash anyways, so we'll shrug that one off and see what we could do this time around. But it looks like Rivers is now full steam ahead. And ignore the overlay that says best of 3. This is actually best of 5. I'm going to fix that right now. So does have a couple games ahead of him. And plenty, honestly, there's still room to work with here if you're Jukain.
Definitely. There's a lot of options that Peach has as a character also that...
Yeah, you're right. And Peach is one of those could go 0 to 60 at any moment. And I know Jukain's got that in him in terms of like knowing the ways to do that. So if he's able to find those opportunities, then we could potentially see that. But in the meanwhile, we're going to see just some Diddy
a lot of item
stuff.
Projectiles thrown around here.
Yeah, no, and watch how surgical Rivers is with these ledge traps. I say it as it literally gets reversed on this one ledge trap, making a liar out of me. But in any case, here we go. Yeah, so that time Jukain kind of using the banana to cover some of the options. Now trying to gimp him, just throwing it off stage. But there was a moment there I think Jukain was using the banana mostly just as like covering one of the options, which is what Diddy does with that banana. Yeah, there we go. That's classic Diddy stuff right there.
Rivers going up 2 stocks.
Yeah, this
very high percent.
Looking pretty comfortable for Rivers to win at the moment. It looks like Jukain momentarily lost on what to do. I think the young man will find his way back in.
Yeah, that one SD at the beginning really did.
It throws you off, you know. That you're right. I actually think that's kind of what did it. But here we go, getting a stock, and that's so big. Even going into the next game, he gets blanked right here, which almost happened, but he doesn't. So it does have some more room to fight. And this is kind of like where you got to kind of take back some momentum. Even if you don't think you're going to win the game, don't feel you're going to win the game, do whatever you can. Do whatever you can. Figure out what you can. As much of like a, I'm going to say as much of a pro that Rivers is in this game, like you could still pick up plenty on the backside of a game, of a losing game, to take into, you know, the following game. Like there's still plenty you can get from that.
That being said, some good
and
damage
he's doing it.
put
Yeah,
on
he's doing
Rivers.
it right now. All right, good turn up there, catching Rivers from a high recovery, and does still have him in the air. Just
That's
like
huge.
that, right? I mean, just like that, went from like almost a full 2-stock lead to now a stock lead where it looks like Jukain, if you didn't know any better, you would think would be the one running the set. And there we go, never mind. Clap up smash. Speaking of classic Diddy.
There it is. That's
that
ultimate
is
classic Diddy.
as reliable as a kill option as any other. Well, at the right percent. I've seen that up smash not kill sometimes, but
Really?
Sometimes.
I feel like I don't really see that not kill a lot.
Yeah, it depends. I think because a lot of Diddy DC, which at this stage of the game is either Rivers or like Tweak or someone who's like very high level, you'll see him hit it because they know the percent it's going to kill.
Right.
Pretty much. Because there are percents if you do it too soon, then it just turns out that up smash ends up a little stale and doesn't kill. All right, so already a much better start for Jukain already.
Yes. Very, very even in the very beginning here.
Yeah, last game, if I recall correctly, it was mostly just full steamed ahead, full stock, like within the first minute or so. But not this time. Jukain with an opportunity here to potentially go up or even just continue to keep things close. I do like how Jukain is keeping some spacing here and keeping himself safe from some of the options of Rivers, despite how well Rivers moves. And now taking the first stock is Jukain in pretty spectacular fashion. All right, here we go. Big damage. I don't know if that forward smash was on purpose or not, but it is ultimately going to lead to losing that stock, unfortunately for him. And here we go, right back to a 2-stock game.
Still relatively even, percent-wise, within 20 of each other. 2 projectiles at the same time.
All right, Rivers kind of turning up, getting some heat, but no, forget about that. Jukain does get a grab and now has full stage control here. And I think once Jukain really figures out really good ledge trapping with this character, he's going to be so good because Jukain's neutral and fundies are honestly very solid.
Very solid.
And I think that's why he's as good as he is and gets the results he does. But once he really figures out ledge trapping, I think he'll be significantly better because he's already very good.
Yeah, it's like the one piece he's missing.
Yeah, dude. All right, so here we go. This is where Rivers shines, and a little bit of a flub, but it ends up turning into a stock. I think Jukain just lost track of the resources there because the banana hit him. Probably burnt a jump and didn't realize it did, is what it looked like to me anyways. Yep, we got the fair chain across the stage.
Pick up that banana, and that's gonna. Ooh,
yeah, nearly. Okay, there we go. It does take that stock. And again,
right.
this is probably. Yeah, I mean, this is close to the first 2 games for sure. This is well within Jukain's grasp, I would say, to take this game. But gonna have to stay focused and continue to steer
This is
clear.
match point, however.
It is.
Rivers.
Yeah, he's got sweat. If he loses this, then that's it. Down the loser's bracket he goes.
Up top there.
Yeah, so this is almost looking wrapped up, but I don't want to count Jukain out yet. I just know this type of situation. Yeah, I see there's the up smash not killing, but did catch him kind of on the weaker part of the hitboxes. Yeah, not that time. He has got him that time. Yep, good games. Honestly, it was a 3-0. And, you know, is what it is on paper. But I think someone like Jukain gets a lot from something like that. And
yeah, Rivers coming off of the broken arm, looking really strong here.
Yeah, you'd never know it, right? I'm sure there's a million things he would say right now in terms of just things that he didn't do or wanted to do or whatever the case may be. But felt a little restricted. But in any case, still comes out with the dub. Still sitting in winners finals. And now we're going to be moving on to the other side of winter semis, which we're going to be seeing that Adastran Wii Fit Trainer against Obmcbob, who is Toon Link, and I'm a huge Obmcbob fan. Probably, I just think he's a good guy. Toon Link goes hard sometimes. The character has no business in getting any results, but he's been making it happen. He's been getting results actually. I don't know if he won Arcadian or something like that. I think he's won a couple tournaments recently, whether it be smaller or bigger. I mean, results are result. So I know he's been on the grind and getting better. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what he does in this set against Adastran, who we got to see just a couple games ago, or a couple sets ago. Pretty solid Wii Fit Trainer.
I wonder if we do see a new character out of Adastran.
It's possible. Although, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that was probably his main. But, you know, again, I don't know. We're still just learning here, right? At least I am.
Yeah, I certainly am.
Yeah, getting to know the locals, man. I got so complacent from the old venue, just knowing everyone who's in there all the time.
Yeah. All right, PK Stadium 2 has started almost every.
Yeah, I'm pretty
every
sure
set
that's.
that we've seen on stage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that has been the start to all of them. So here we go. Yep, Wii Fit Trainer.
Toon Link.
We did get to see the Wii Fit Trainer, pretty solid, and this Toon Link goes kind of hard. Not gonna lie. So let's see what it's got, how it does against this Wii Fit Trainer. I feel like range is not necessarily the name of the game, despite the projectiles for Toon Link, because that sword is it's a little one.
Yeah, it is certainly small.
As far as swords go in this game, like there's this good range, but it doesn't matter because I guess it does linger after all. So if you're Obmcbob and you kind of know how to catch some landings and keep that lingering hitbox out, you know, you still find some success. The one thing that Toon Link does have are those bomb confirms. Those go hard too. They just like literally connect into fair. Like you just bomb fair and then you just die, but not always the easiest thing to land. And I'm pretty sure that Toon Link shield probably can block that projectile. I might be wrong if he just stands still. I know Adult Link.
I believe it does. I don't.
It might not. It very well might not. I'm just not sure. I'm pretty sure Adult Link would block it, unless I have that wrong too. I'm not. To be fair, I don't really know.
I think it might depend on
Wii Fit Trainer's projectile. Yeah. In any case, Adastran does have the current lead, and Obmcbob now. The ways to kill with Toon Link are a little different than the other links, so we are going to be looking maybe for one of those bomb confirms, a raw hit perhaps. I think F-Tilt would hit. F-Tilt could kill on the ledge, especially at 157. And not sure what happened there,
Yeah,
but
I'm not either.
But if you're Obmcbob, we take those.
Adastran is up, not up stuck, is up by 80% though.
All right, so kind of turning the tables there. Within like the smoke of the bomb, suddenly Obmcbob is now the one ledge trapping when he was on the other side before that bomb exploded, and putting in some work, almost at a point where he might be able to
even it out here.
Yeah, he might, like, he could get a stock. I like that he holds the bomb that can sort of kill the knockback, but not going to matter anyways. That's going to be
deep breathing.
Yeah, that deep breathing, you really got to look out for that, man. It is.
Being able to get rid of.
I don't want to say it's overtuned. I think Wii Fit Trainer's fine, but deep breathing can really turn the tables big time.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Some people probably argue it's overtuned, but I actually don't think so. If it were, I think you'd see a lot more of this character.
Because how many other characters can really heal themselves?
Yeah, well that's its own other thing, right? So you do get the healing from the Sun Salutation. Or, I'm sorry for the deep breathing, you're right. But there we go. Obmcbob does take the stock, is fighting from the back foot here at 114, but going to refuse to say die at this point. Instead, going to keep tacking up damage, see what he could find here. He might be able to take this game.
It's definitely possible. I've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah, that much is true. And Obmcbob's a gamer. He's been really grinding out locals a lot more than ever. Another Platinum Star regular, and has been going to a lot of things since that's been out. So, you know, we were talking about this a little earlier. I think basically the more tournaments you're in and the more you're in the setting, the more you kind of learn how to come back from situations. But not going to be that game for Obmcbob, but don't be surprised if you see him winning some of the next ones. Adastran, honestly, really, I got to tell you, I'm impressed, man.
Obmcbob is going to be taking that hoodie off.
Yeah, it's a little. It's funny. Eyes on zip too. It's a little feeling a little warm in here. He's feeling the heat a little bit. He's cooking. And I will remind everyone, it is in the overlay, but this is a best of 5, so there's plenty of room for really anything to happen at this point.
We could have 4 more games.
We could, and I feel like because Obmcbob honestly was not far off from winning that game despite going down kind of big at one point. Like, he could have won that game.
It's all about consistency. And being able to adapt.
Yeah, well,
like
that is for sure.
Both players playing very, very defensively here. No one really wants to get up in the other space.
On the side, that bomb explosion, I just keep staring at it. Like, every time I see it kind of is. It lingers. I love that effect, man. Shoutouts to Wind Waker.
Love that game is so.
I love that game.
It's so strange seeing it on this type of stage though, especially when you're fighting someone.
Yeah,
like
I just don't really see. I don't see the character that often, despite being at a local that had Obmcbob attend on the weekly. I guess I just didn't get to watch him play as much, but I feel like it just keeps stealing my attention. In any case, there we go. From underneath the platform, Adastran taking stock number 1, but not without some heavy bleeding.
Ooh, barely missed with that bomb.
I really like how Obmcbob sort of mixes up. He's throwing a couple projectiles on one side, and then Toon Link's so fast, he kind of runs and jumps over. He's on the other side. So I could see where the mix comes in sometimes with him and this character, because Toon Link is not really like a popular character for a lot of reasons, but just like that, you see how Obmcbob's able to make it work. He's just kind of moving all over the place really fast, really using Toon Link's speed as an asset. All right, good fading away there. He did get caught with that forward smash just earlier.
Oh, bang. Ooh. Getting some good hits in here. Boomerang coming back. Ooh, there it is.
Yeah, so didn't time up the F-tilt well on that, but I mean, you could see where that would have otherwise connected, but not too consequential for Obmcbob. Does have full stage control, opportunity to ledge trap here, and does have Adastran sort of juggling.
Here.
Yeah, and that's where deep breathing comes in clutch, because he got that power up, just gonna take out a character like Toon Link, man, very easily.
Toon Link and all the Links really are so crazy in the sense that they have so many projectiles they can have out at once.
Yeah, they got a lot of tools. A lot of tools for a lot of different situations.
Yeah, them and actually the Belmonts is who I jump to when I think of
Yeah,
projectiles.
the Belmonts, yeah, the famous, no one uses the B button better. That's for sure. All right, very solid ledge trap there. And really good up B on the ledge, catching. I don't know if that was neutral get up or attempted roll, but either way, it does catch him and
pretty
solid
even
kill.
game here. Very even game here. Here we go.
Yeah, Obmcbob totally asserting himself right back in the game, and here's okay. So deep breathing effects have worn out. So a little bit of a breath on the other side for Obmcbob, a little bit of a deep breath for him to kind of feel a little bit less pressure, and just like that, keeping Adastran away. Comboing off the soccer ball just a little bit. Here we go, another ledge trap opportunity. Kind of missed, but still does have Adastran in the air. And there is the fair. Ooh. That move is a kill move, just needed a little bit further to the ledge.
I'm not sure how that brought him to that side of the stage. It did.
Yeah, it did somehow. Oh my God,
Ooh.
I can't believe that
the next
knockdown.
big hit. The next big hit will win this.
This is scary I think a little bit scarier for Obmcbob than Adastran, but forget about that because
Obmcbob gonna take the second game.
I told you, man. Obmcbob's a gamer. That was good. He just stayed composed, really. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Stayed calm. Knew what his win condition was, and then he did it.
He hit it.
That's it.
Sometimes that's all you need to do. I don't expect to switch this whole set.
I don't think so either. I mean, I can tell you for sure Obmcbob is Toon Link through and through, and I'm getting that same sense for Adastran with Wii Fit. So buckle up. I mean, we could be seeing a game of 5. I'm pretty impressed on both ends here. Because I did get
Battlefield with WarioWare music.
Yeah,
Much better. It's It's my
Yeah,
favorite stage.
And by the way, just on the side, if you guys never played WarioWare, you should get on that.
Get on
It's on.
WarioWare.
It's on the virtual console, the GBA one. Go play that right now if you're chilling at home. You got a second monitor. You got it hooked up to your Switch. It's mini games. It's fun. You could literally play it and watch this at the same time, and you could hear this song twice. Oh, all right. It's a good get up and shield coming out from Obmcbob, and the pressure staying on. I mentioned this earlier, but Adastran is really an aggressive Wii Fit trainer. Like, you don't usually see this character pedal to the metal like this as much, at least from the representation of Wii Fit trainer that we do have.
Which is not much.
Not much, but usually known for being a little bit more campy. I feel like I've seen Adastran playing really aggressive since he's been on the stream setup.
Barely weaving around that boomerang comeback. Also, what I've noticed about Obmcbob, he's really aiming the boomerang for the comeback.
Yeah,
to
that's a good call, because he's been getting some connects on that, and there we go. Obmcbob getting, I think this is the first lead of the set for him, stock lead, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that is so scary. Adastran's always charging those, and I feel like he's connected them before, and then now he's kind of paid for it 2 times. So while it's a good option on the ledge, maybe Obmcbob's sort of adjusting a bit to it, adapting.
I love seeing the angle that the soccer ball comes at. It's such a strange, like, no other projectile comes out like that.
It's a pretty unique projectile.
So
Dude,
fast, too.
These
So
up
fast.
airs, the way Obmcbob's able to fade and get the lingering hitbox to keep juggling is pretty cool.
Impressive.
It's cool to see. It's because it's like you'll see some characters that'll do that. Wow, that was fair. Now
Wow,
we've seen
2 stock lead.
this is the strongest lead we've seen all set. In any case, this is still a full stock lead despite losing the first stock here. So if Obmcbob keep the pressure on here, then this could bode pretty well for him moving on to fight Rivers in winners finals.
That being said,
got to get there first.
yeah, Adastran putting some good percent on.
Yeah,
Obmcbob.
as I was saying all of that, the game near evening up until now. Obmcbob saying, "No way, man! I gotta take this game." The very pivotal game 3 here. This is where sets are kind of won
Decided.
and lost. Yeah. Hanging on there, deep breathing. Not going to be quite enough to take that stock. Good air dodge. And great extra effort from Adastran, knowing that he expended the air dodge and just has to go out there and poke at him.
Back throw is going to do
That's
it.
going to kill, yeah, okay.
Wow.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. It's very physical, very fast.
Yeah, I mean, that is for certain. And here we go.
Going for that up air for the juggle again. Barely missing it.
Yeah, now it's kind of... Yeah, you're right about that boomerang, right? That's been the sidekick for Obmcbob. Oh my God!
Whoa!
That was like a hit, then it hit the soccer ball, then it hit again.
That was weird. I don't know. Very, very close game. Both on 1 stock.
Dude, I gotta tell you, every time I see Wii Fit Trainer like kind of cock back like that with deep breathing, I shudder. 'Cause I just know how you could just get deleted at a moment's notice with that. All right, here we go. Obmcbob able to keep his composure here.
Iframe saved.
Alternative lead, by the way. Adastran kind of... Oh, my gosh. Adastran doing a really good job sort of keeping his own composure. He's really... Oh, my God, yeah.
Ooh,
maybe...
Is that going to be it?
Not quite.
Barely.
If he was closer to the edge of the stage, that would have did it, but instead not, and...
We are...
Oh, my God.
Once again, the biggest hit is going to win this game.
Yeah, both these guys definitely clenched at this moment, and we got clashing projectiles and a dash attack is not going to be enough.
Not going to be enough there. Is that going to be enough? Yes, it will.
Yeah, that's a toughie.
Going to take game 2.
I mean, shots at Adastran, he was down by a lot at one point, man.
Yes.
That was looking
Huge
like
comeback. Huge comeback. The 2 stock lead.
That was looking like a Bob dub for a good stretch of time there. I really got to get these guys headphones.
Yeah.
I got to do that next week. I feel bad saying stuff. I've had moments in past where it's like you're commentating close, people hear stuff, and then they get up and they just like rage. I don't think we're facing that today. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. All right, here we go. Game 4. Set
Back
point for
to
Adastran.
PKS2.
Yeah, back to PS2. I think this is like a low-key just comfort pick for most people in any situation.
It's weird because it's basically just bigger, small battlefield. When you
yeah,
really look at it.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Well, and it also does have that thing on the bottom.
Yeah, I was just which we both got to see just earlier today with Rivers. Who knows? Maybe even see it again later. But in any case, that is in the future. We are in the present, and I anticipate another close game. A lot of back and forth with these guys.
Yeah. And there's the first stock of the game going to Obmcbob.
Yeah, man, this is kind of similar to what we saw last game. So despite any kind of lead you see one way or the other,
these two are very, very close.
Yeah,
leads.
it almost doesn't even matter, right?
Yeah.
Like anyone kind of turns on the gas at any time.
That could do it.
Yeah.
Boomerang, again, almost coming back. Whew. Off the side. Ooh.
All right, looking pretty
More
good.
bomb tech.
Looking pretty good for Obmcbob still. Again, this is very kind of
very
eerily similar to the last game. That Adastran won.
Whiffs of the
Yeah.
giving whiffs of game 3.
So just something to keep in mind as we're watching this.
That being said, Adastran is going to take his stock, making it stock even. And Boomerang going to connect there. Bomb barely missing. Projectiles just flying back and forth from both of these players. I mean,
hey man, you got to use them if you got them, right? Like if you got that in your toolkit.
These are two very, very strong projectile characters in my opinion.
Yeah, you got to make use of all of that. So we are seeing that plenty, and this is the tough part, I would say, for Toon Link always. I think getting your kill condition, like, or what am I looking for? Basically, being able to kill is wow. Okay.
You get a real 2-stock lead here.
All right, there we go.
Again, giving shades of the last game, which Adastran turned out to win. So
Yeah, that's exactly right.
way too early to call.
I do think in this particular match, oh my God. See,
Wow.
And that's just
And that just turned this game upside down.
That's kind of just like a character diff in terms of your options to kill. Because that was deep breathing down smash, I believe. Which killed out Obmcbob had some percent. But it's just like, on the other end of things, you see Toon Link sort of have a character above 150 in it, and it's a little bit tricky to find that, even a spare hit.
Deep breathing is going to go through.
All right, here we go. Keeping it together here. And, okay.
Granted, for a second, able to get out of it.
Yeah, for a moment, I thought that was going to be a lot worse than it was for Obmcbob. But instead, Obmcbob still fighting tooth and claw here, trying to take this game. Because if he takes this game,
even.
yeah, we're in game 5.
Yeah, we take this game, we go to 5. Adastran wins, we end this set here, and we move on to, I believe, loser semis?
Unless we jump to winners finals, I'm not sure. I have to see how brackets. We sometimes just jump right to. I think today might be one of those days. But in any case, all right. Bob got an opportunity. Unfortunately, wasn't able to do much with.
Oop.
But we'll see if he's able to do it here. Does have
off
the
stage.
All right, what do we got here? That bomb's going to explode. And yeah, he was counting on that to get him out in case it didn't work. Because Adastran blocked that and otherwise would have been able to punish. But Obmcbob, being the pro gamer that he is, knowing this character like he does, knows that bomb's going to explode and get him the heck out of dodge to try it and not die if he fails. But here we go. Yeah, not going to be able to kill with that yet. Potentially in that up throw kill percent.
Oh, no! And that's going to do it.
Trying to grab probably to get the up throw, unfortunately, for Obmcbob. But fortunately for Adastran, was able to just squeak out that F tilt. That was a tight. Honestly, that was like a That was a really good set. Despite what the score says, I mean, those games are all very close.
Very close games. Huge comeback from Adastran in game 3, too.
And I don't want to understate really like the work that Obmcbob's putting in with Toon Link because I don't know, there's reasons you don't see that character a lot.
And yeah, he makes him look very, very
yeah,
strong.
but I'd say you see him keeping it not only competitive but doing some cool stuff. So it's like it does make you think. Well, it doesn't make me think at all. I still think Toon Link's bad.
Well,
but,
yeah, I mean,
it makes me think about how Obmcbob's a G. That's what it makes me think.
yes.
No, I'm not logged in yet. I forgot my password. Oh, sorry. It was 3-1. All right. So yeah, as we were talking about before, kind of indicated before, I think we'll probably jump right in the winners finals here. Because it looks like losers is still waiting. Oh wait, unless they're gonna play losers coolers on stream, which is possible. I'll see what happens. But I do hope everyone's having a nice time watching the stream. I'm having a nice time casting here with my boy G4. Just met.
I wonder if we'll get anyone else on here tonight.
I don't know, especially when it's smaller brackets like this. It's like I just don't usually count on it. It's tough, man. Like I gotta tell you, as much as like I could commentate and I enjoy it sometimes, I usually just like to be back here doing the things. But then if I get someone like you who wants to commentate, like I'll definitely meet you there with it because I don't want you to sit here and have to like shoutcast or figure it out. And I've done this enough times where I'm just like, it's chill. So if I have someone who wants to do it, I'm always down to do it. Is basically where I'm at.
Yeah,
so.
I've always wanted to try stuff like this, so I mean.
Well, that's good. That's why it's here. That's literally why all this stuff is set up. But here we go.
I really appreciate the opportunity. Ooh,
oh yeah, man. I mean, if you're local here, you're welcome back anytime, dude. Always. I always like seeing people who want to try and cast. I'm like of the mind, like if you're trying, I will also try. Is usually where I'm at with it. So with that in mind, we're going to have a couple people trying in winners finals right now. I don't know. Yeah, Rivers went to go do something. But we'll be taking on this Wii Fit trainer who's been looking really good all day, honestly.
Very strong.
Like, we don't really see a whole lot of Wii Fit trainer. And I know, again, broken record here, but not only do we not see a lot, we don't really see a lot of aggressive Wii Fit trainer. So kind of a treat to see just that in itself.
And especially with someone that is as talented as Adastran clearly is.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him as he comes out. I'm pretty sure he was here on the first week. I just don't think I really got to watch him play as much. So here we go.
Adastran Rivers, two players that we've both seen pretty much dominate both of their brackets for the most part.
Their respective ends of the bracket.
Obviously that last set that we just saw with Adastran and
and Obmcbob. That was relatively
very
close for sure.
But
Well, here we go. This is a different animal in the form of a monkey that Adastran is going to have to come up against. This is just overall just a different tempo of gameplay that you'll see with Rivers. And as I said,
whoa!
Lord. I think that caught everyone off guard.
Wow.
Everyone had some chuckles off the side of the stream.
Wow.
Caught you and me off guard. I think caught Adastran off guard. Again, just the pace, turn it up several notches whenever you see Rivers on. And looking for it again. Rivers looking to make a bit of a statement here.
Whoa!
Yeah, so this is the kind of stuff that you see. This is where you get to learn a bit, where if you're Adastran, some of these things will kind of work if you're playing against, like, I don't want to just, like, I'm not trying to call Obmcbob, but just like any other player in the bracket where you see, like, you kind of do these cheeky, deep breathings by the ledge. Like, someone like Rivers is going to punish you for that. Because, like, you're vulnerable, right? And Diddy's got the options to do it.
I mean, you don't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Diddy having all those options to be able to kill not kill, but be able to get some damage in and take you out of your element from anywhere with all the range he has and also all the other options he has with monkey flip and
keeps you honest, and it keeps you having to do things differently. And honestly, I think Adastran's still kind of holding it down here and able to compose himself from what just happened to him just earlier in this game, and does take a stock and now closing in on another. So definitely not all is lost here for him. Just a bit of an adjustment from what he's been playing so far.
You know what I will say? The barrel jetpack catches me off guard. I always feel like it's not going to make it, and it always does.
Yeah, it's that's one of those, you got to be a little bit of a wacky scientist with this character.
Yep.
To really know the ins and outs of it in terms of when it's going to crap out on you, when it's going to be able to take you further than you otherwise look like you will. I'm sure you've seen it as like a projectile that kills on its own because you could direct it after you're attached from it, or detached from it, excuse me. So there's just, yeah.
Whoa. That's going to be 3 down air spikes to take game 1.
That's a day in the office for Rivers. As corny as that sounds, it's just like that's just kind of that's how he plays. He's going to dunk on you any moment he gets an opportunity to. But I'm optimistic for Adastran in terms of adapting and figuring stuff out. Because like I said, this is a totally different pace, man. I mean, we're talking about someone who's been PGR top 20 before and has been on all kinds of stages of competition. So just playing against that, you pick up so much. So we'll see where we go from here. In the meantime, we are going to be on Town and City here. Or I'm sorry, Smashville, excuse me. I always confuse these two.
I do the same thing. I think last time we were here, I actually almost said Town and City or Smashville, and I decided not to.
It's like, yeah, it's kind of a 50-50. A lot of times you're not super familiar. And there we go. Speaking of that jetpack not being sure if it's got enough fuel, definitely does even from that range.
Yeah, it's so much better.
But you just got to know the timing of it. Like, the timing, I think, is basically what dictates how far you go with it.
I also think it's interesting that the last time we saw Smashville, the sky was bright.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe not exactly the last time. It's a pretty common stage. But
well, that's the cool part about these stages, the Animal Crossing stages, which is canon with the games, is it adjusts to the actual real-world time.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, so at this time,
yeah,
it is
like
nighttime.
Friday at 8, you can see KK Slider or something.
Yeah, KK comes out on the weekends.
Is that in this game?
Yeah, no, it's still in this game. He comes out on the weekends. He definitely comes out on the weekends and does his little number. But here we go. Adastran keeping things a lot tighter this time around than the last game.
There it is. First stock going to go to Rivers. This game is a lot closer than game 1, is what I will say.
Yeah, I think this is, a classic case of learning as you go, right? That goes for both sides. Even if you get blanked one game, like, you still pick up a lot from that. So this is now, Rivers doing a lot of tricky stuff with the banana, so this is just another opportunity for Adastran to sort of see what he's got to look out for or what he should be prepared for. And here we go. He's going to try and catch Rivers on the re-grabs, and Rivers is so slippery out there. Not going to be able to do that yet, but
ooh, and there's deep breathing.
A good defensive, or offensive recovery coming out from Adastran. Instead of just looking to grab the ledge, attacks with an up air at the ledge and ends up catching Rivers sleeping a little bit at the wheel.
Who's driving that car?
I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a fantastic question you're asking.
There it is again.
Yeah, man.
I gotta stop looking at the back. Ooh. Projectiles just flying everywhere.
Yeah, does get the kill there. Nice and clean, man. Down tilt, up smash. Seen it earlier, seen it just now, probably definitely going to see it later. It's your bread and butter if you're Diddy.
Yep. Ooh. Off stage, you're going to be able to make it back. Yeah, Adastran not really trying to get any ledge traps in there. I mean, it's probably
I understand.
Not that easy with Whip Trainer.
In this particular case, I understand why. I think he's been getting caught off guard a few times with Rivers, and I think he's still learning so much and keeping the game as close as he's keeping it right now, where you don't really want to tempt fate. Maybe you just do something a little goofy and end up losing a stock, or rather, maybe Rivers does something goofy against you and lose a stock that way that you just didn't even know was a thing. But anyways, Nakira, welcome.
Yo. How's it going?
Good. I'm assuming you're fresh out of bracket at the moment.
Yup. I got 5th, though, which I'm pretty happy about.
Congrats.
That is the first time I've made it to best of 5 in a while.
Congrats.
Feels good. What do we got here?
Rivers Adastran.
Okay, so do you guys know the story behind this Whip Trainer?
I don't. Do you?
No, I don't. We just found out about him.
You have
According to
context?
Justin, he's like really good and from MDVA.
Oh,
So he's like,
no No way.
I remember Justin saying like, "Yo, like people are gonna run into him and be like, who is this?"
I thought I wasn't sure if he was local to here. I was gonna say he's super good.
Yeah, I know he's really good. The first game I played in this venue, I sat down with him and he just started beating me up. I was like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
what's going on
this?
here? Yeah, who is this guy? Okay, so he does not live around here.
I don't think so.
Okay.
At least if Justin's word is to be trusted,
I think it's a reliable source, I'd say.
more or less.
Unless he's at a point where you can kind of travel between the two, but it's a pretty good trip between here and Laurel. But
Yeah.
any case,
Yeah, Laurel wasn't that close.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
Good. It's probably easy to get 30 minutes at least.
well, Laurel, Maryland is probably like 3 hours.
Oh,
Probably.
I was thinking
well,
of
from
Mount
where I
Laurel.
live. Oh, yeah, I see where you're at. Yeah, because there is a Mount Laurel in New Jersey. That is correct.
Yeah, that's where I live.
Yeah, there we go. And you're about an hour from here. So, yeah, add whatever Xanadu is. Getting to Xanadu is for you, basically.
Oh, wait, what do you mean?
I was gonna say, never mind. It's okay.
I tapped out.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not important. Not important.
Shouts
Wow.
to Xanadu. Shouts to Wii Fit down here too. I move like auto cancels from short up. Ooh, it's messed up.
Ooh, nice combos coming out here. Just being able to hit him over and over and over.
Little off the mark.
Another one.
Banana F smash there.
His banana strats are so insane.
They're on point.
Oh, yo, the ball defense. That was kind of cool.
It's 2-0.
Man, Wii Fit, she moves so much faster than you think she does.
Right.
She chases you down, man. Especially with the deep breathing, turns into like a fast faller, spacey kind of thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, deep breathing is really something.
Yeah, we've been talking
Yeah,
about deep breathing
it's-
probably
it
the whole
is
time Adastran's been on the screen.
Really, it is a mechanic in this game for
like-
sure. that I could tell you that.
You know, out of all the mechanics, it's definitely
It is
one.
A. It is
Smash.
A.
Calling out.
Adastran with a decent lead here.
Yeah, this
100%.
is the first lead we've seen him against Rivers so far today.
Oh,
Within the
Ooh,
set. So-
and there's a stock lead for you.
tripped off the ledge. Very common thing. Yo, he's just down tilt.
Down tilts.
That's what you do. You clap,
When you got it, you do it.
clap,
Yeah.
clap, clap your hands.
Around the world. Beat on the dish joint. Ooh, that was scary.
Ball. The panther behind him on the little background just looks so surprised.
And when you see Wii Fit stand basically like at neutral get up distance and do the side B, if you jump, it just spikes you. And it can spike you at like 0. it is absurd.
Speaking of spikes at 0, did you see the very opening of the set?
I was still in bracket, I missed it.
You gotta watch that clip if you
I can imagine just something Wii Fit spiked at 0.
Yeah, three stocks, 3 dares, basically for Rivers. But now kind of has to sweat because it looks like Adastran is
stepping
kinda,
up his game.
Yeah, sort of.
100%.
It's like-
As we say that, he gains about 30%.
I feel like James has been on stage most of this last stock. He's just like slowly climbing back,
my goodness.
bring his lead back. Oh, that could be it. Oh, he died out. Okay.
Yeah, that's how you know
Deep
he's smart because
breathing.
that could have easily been a dare. But honestly, he probably learned his lesson from earlier. Oh,
Rivers with the
That was a-
patience.
Back throw.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I think he waited. a
Ooh,
little
I
too
thought
long
that
to
I
get
thought
it
that soccer
confirmed.
ball was gonna hit him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
That's gonna
Goodness.
be game.
Yeah, he comes out on top that time, and I'll give him the Johns. I think that might be the broken hand, low key. You know what I mean? Not being able to do the confirms as quickly
Yeah.
because
maybe.
between the banana, because I don't usually see that from him. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll be seeing him in loser finals? Question mark. Will we?
Adastran, yeah, we'll be seeing Adastran in loser finals, and he will be playing the winner of what we're gonna have up next, which I believe is Jukain versus I don't know who won Obmcbob versus
Still going.
Gone.
So
Still
we're waiting,
going.
I guess.
Still going?
Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's right over there. All right. Well, I guess we have a minute.
shoot.
So while we have a minute, let me think if there's anything I'm supposed to do or tell you guys about. I don't know. I guess we could just do this. Like, follow, subscribe. Shout out to VGBootCamp for
Great
giving
idea.
Yeah, I mean, giving us a platform for this weekly, helping us grow it a bit. Definitely appreciate being able to be on VGBC. I remember kind of always watching them. They were a huge inspiration basically for Master Hand and anything I've ever done. So kind of being on here has been a little bit, I don't want to say surreal because I've been doing this for a while, like working with them, but it's pretty cool. It's cool to see things come around. So if you have that Twitch Prime, or if you got $5, whatever, go ahead and subscribe. Then you don't have to sit through the ads, which I'm sure most of you are sitting through right now, not even hearing me talk about this. But more things at VG Bootcamp. Xanadu 500 just happened. Their 500th Xanadu, but this month, all kinds of events celebrating that. So most importantly for this crowd, watching this stream right now, you're probably going to want to pay attention to Xanadu Homecoming on April 22nd. Has all kinds of players there. I believe like the likes of like Tweak, probably Jackal, who are our locals here, probably people like DeBuzz. I know they're kind of going all out for that one, so they got a good roster. I'll leave that to you guys to check out the Start GG, see for yourselves. And I'm going to advertise this because I'm streaming it on Saturday, but I'm pretty sure it's capped already. But Flash Party, this is a free-to-play game, pretty much like Smash Brothers, just not. I think it's probably the closest to Ultimate I've seen as far as like Smash clones go.
You mean platform fighters?
Yeah,
Ooh,
platform fighters.
yeah.
So probably the closest I've seen to platform fighting that is reminiscent of Smash Ultimate. So yeah, that I'll go ahead and throw that all out there. Signups for that, you could just go to start.gg, FP Flash Party SO, Spring Open, FPSO. Even if you're curious, actually it's kind of crazy because I think like Void signed up, Hungry Box is signed up, Zane? What? Yeah, so...
Melee Zane?
Yeah, Melee Zane.
Melee Zane.
Interesting.
Well, dude, 10K, like that's like
that
a
is-
lot
yeah,
of
that's a
money.
lot of
So
money.
even if you're like Zane, where you're just like, well, quote unquote bad
Yeah.
at like a platform fighter, you're probably better than most people
Just
who are
yeah,
gonna
just because of
enter
the fundies from Melee.
just knowing Melee.
All that streamed right here on VG Bootcamp.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to VG, man.
Yeah, there's
Thank you, VG.
Yeah, shout out to VGBootCamp for real. So, yeah, we're going to be waiting to see what's going on over there. I'm assuming it looks like they're pretty deep into that set.
Yeah.
Is that Game & Watch I see?
Yeah.
Oh, he's playing Game & Watch?
Yeah, he is.
All right, so there we go. Gonzalez playing Game & Watch again and playing not box. So shout out
he's
to
off the
that.
box?
Yeah, I see that. I see a controller in his hand. So. Yeah, for anyone who's wondering the context, currently playing for 5th place is Obmcbob, who we got to see a little earlier, and the artist formerly known as the Great Gonzalez, now going by Marcus. Marcus trying to learn both Kazuya and box controller simultaneously, which is something. And then you have
Obmcbob.
Obmcbob. Well, yeah, Obmcbob. We know Obmcbob, but yeah. So
Oh, we
Marcus, though, he's playing Game & Watch right now, and that's what we're talking about. That's an old main of his, and honestly, quite fitting of not just him, but also the branding of this tournament. So we'll see. It does look like he won that other game, and it looks like they have another game to go. And this is why, in the future, by the way, I don't have it hooked up today, I'd be able to get that game feed.
Yeah.
I'd be able to put it up right now and we
Yeah.
can watch it.
These are all stream setups, right?
Yeah, so these are, well, they could be. So I could effectively have that set up rigged with a capture card, and then I could remotely take that signal onto the stream.
Wow.
It's just, yeah, it's pretty
That's
hype.
actually cool. That's
It's
really
just,
cool.
since we're just starting, not everything's hooked up yet, but that's like the goal. So eventually we'll probably have some quad streams here, or even just, my goal is just to get 2 feeds going, possibly 3, just to like start.
Yeah, just so there's
And-
constantly something.
And then eventually we'll just have access to the full venue. If anything cool pops up, I'll be able to flash it. So that's the goal. So all the support here, all of you guys even just chilling with us while we're waiting for the next set, much appreciated.
What
Lots
is,
of cool stuff coming up.
What is a Relax and Smash?
Oh, you know what? Let's show that slide.
Haven't
That's
heard of
true.
it.
So Relax and Smash is actually Geek Fest, and that is in Mexico.
Ooh, Mexico.
Yeah, this is a Mexico event. So as you can see, MK Leo already signed up. I don't know if Spargo's confirmed. I think he is probable or possible at the very least. And you see DeBuzz there, Andres FN, who is very, very good South America player. Is he Shoto's, right? He's a
Yeah.
FGC guy.
I think he might play Kazuya these days, but I definitely
Oh
remember
yeah,
the Ken.
you're probably right. And then yeah, Siskwi. I feel like if you're either if you follow Europe or even Tri-State low key, because Siskwe's he's traveled here.
Yeah, I
and
remember.
kind of grinded locals for a little bit. So you'd know him from there. Plays Samus, incredibly good at Samus, and then everyone knows HBox.
Everybody.
So yeah, this is a tournament in Mexico. I'll leave it to you guys to go check out the StartGG/GeekFest. I go ahead and check out the socials if you're curious about that event or want to take a trip to Mexico. I mean, hey,
So
go to Mexico, play some Smash. Why not? Well, I guess honestly, guys, we could maybe put a break screen up. Unless I don't know, it's up to you.
Works for me.
Because I'm just looking over there, and they have they got like at least this game to go, possibly another one if Gons loses this. So
Only a stock in.
yeah, so you know what? We will be right back. I appreciate you guys' patience, and we'll see you in loser semis. And we're back.
Back.
Welcome back.
So dearly missed you all.
Yes, sir. So we are going to be seeing Jukain and Obmcbob. And speaking of Platinum Star Classics, this is one of them.
This is a choice one.
Oh, and just
to
like
Cloud.
that, yeah, we're seeing Cloud already. So you already know these guys are familiar with one another. Jukain not even going to bother with Peach or Daisy. It looks like he just wants to not sleep on Bob's capacity to win a game at any given moment. So it does go Cloud. Probably a little easier to deal with Toon Link, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, I was thinking to myself, like, I don't think Peach does bad against Toon Link, right? But like,
Maybe just more comfortable.
But yeah,
Like,
Cloud
so-
probably just does better.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, it just does better, right? Very possible.
And Jukain's Cloud is nothing to sneeze at for sure. So,
Yeah, this used to be his main at
Yeah.
one point.
wonder what makes you go pivot from Cloud to Peach.
Well, I don't know if you remember
Turnips.
Cloud. Yeah, well, that is something for sure.
What was it?
That's a
Turnips.
Oh yeah.
I think like early on in Ultimate's lifespan, I think people were kind of the camp that Cloud isn't like that good. I don't know if you remember this.
I mean,
feel
coming
like I
off of
remember.
Smash 4.
Well,
he's
early
definitely
Ultimate,
better.
I just remember specifically people not really believing in Cloud that much.
Because they tried to do falling up
4.
air and it
Yeah.
and it whiffed.
Yeah, you guys are both right. Both mostly trying to play Smash 4 Cloud, which
Yeah.
doesn't work in this game.
Smash
Ironically,
4 Cloud was insane.
yeah, dude, everyone's got that Smash 4 Pocket Cloud. So in any case, yeah, plays differently in this game, and now you see someone like Spargo using the character and really pushing the limit,
Oh, yeah.
no pun intended, of the character, to where it's pretty attractive to want to try and pick up the character. Like, I've even seen Tweet go up and down with this character, and he's like one of the best players you'll ever see at this game. So I could understand, I guess, not starting with this character and trying to just use someone else like Peach or Daisy. The thing about Peach or Daisy is like, it takes a lot of, I feel like it takes a lot of mental capacity and just like a lot of tech skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't-
Very execution heavy.
I don't think Cloud's necessarily of that nature. I think Cloud still takes a lot of skill, but it's more of like a being able to fundamentally play this game and play neutral and reactionary stuff.
It ain't too complex.
So that might be it. That might be more comfortable against like a character like Toon Link, where there's just some stuff that interrupts you.
Yeah,
Right.
their whole game plan is just to interrupt your flow.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that getting kind of frustrating.
Because Toon Link's really good at that.
Yeah.
He kinda,
Especially how Obmcbob plays it.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, getting hit on the back end of the boomerang, catching a straight arrow, the bomb, regardless. But everything we've been talking about, all that aside, this game is kind of just boiled down to being even. So
Yeah.
I think
There you
if Obmcbob does win this game, we might see Peach Daisy. I don't really know. I don't know if you came like that.
I've got a feeling we see Peach Daisy.
It's possible. I think
we?
Bob's got to win this game first, though.
Yeah.
Have we seen FD on stream? I don't think we have.
I don't think so either, actually.
Bro, I played like 6 sets. I didn't see FD either.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen FD yet. I don't think we've seen it yet.
Oh, jump scare music.
Hold on. I don't know how much that's...
Tyga, what's going on here? Is that
There
going
we
on
go.
stream?
Yeah, probably a little bit. It's all good. Nah, it's a vibe. It still sounds... Yeah, that's good. Now this place is nice. It's all rigged up technology-wise.
Tyga jump scare.
I can see Bob take this stock, get it all nice and even again. Oh,
Boing.
there it is.
There it
The bomb
is.
confirms the tried, the true.
That's funny. No one could see the webcam. I think Bob was just scoping out what was with the jump scare. After taking the stock. I gotta add webcams. In any case, there we go, man. Yeah, this game is
Falling up air combos. Oh my goodness.
Dude, Bob's in. He's really good with the falling up airs, man.
Yeah.
Because Toon Link's it just lingers.
Dude, and I'm sitting here watching this like Bob has got the combos on lock.
He does.
With Toon Link?
He does, dude.
Toon Link with
This is-
Tank,
This
bro.
is this character.
He's doing like 6-hit combos. I've never seen before.
Yeah, this is his
It's
character.
impressive stuff.
Do we think he's the best Toon Link?
I mean, I just don't really know any others.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna front. I just don't know. I don't know any other Toon Links. I know DeBuzz was kind of messing around with this character for a little bit, and seemed to. There was some propaganda he was putting out there saying that Toon Link's the best Link, which I think is total cap.
The
But
young Link, I don't think that's even a question.
yeah, I mean, I
It's
think
gotta
Adult
be
Link
game.
makes a case, but I still think Young
I
Link.
mean, the remote bomb's just a different play style. I mean, it depends on what.
He's just got
or-
some weird stuff in
Oh, it
general.
was a,
But in any
bit of
case,
overzealous stash
I
attack there.
just don't really know, aside from the bombs being pretty good. Oh,
Ooh,
no.
there
Wow.
it goes.
He knew that was going to work. He had the move. He already planned out the movement
Yeah.
in his head.
I think he knew he was going to fade back like that.
Nice comeback from
From Jukain, yeah.
Yeah.
He had the lead with the first few stocks, and then like just completely just started falling behind, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brought it back though. These guys are having a good old time, laughing amongst themselves, slapping the knees.
Well, that's what I appreciate with people who play all the time, like these guys, is there's still some fun in it.
Yeah.
Where it's like you don't lose and you're not like instantly salty. You're just like, you got me.
Yeah, because it's just like it's basically just your friend that you're playing Smash against. It just happens to be the
And
tournament.
that's how these locals. That's how they are. That's how they should be, anyways. But here we go, game 2. This is best of 5 we got going on.
Back to PS2.
Back to PS2.
I honestly think this whole set is going to be a PS2.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Ooh, that was a scary recovery.
I actually think it might be 2, Nick. I think that's kind of what happens when you are comfortable playing against someone. You kind of just default to PS2.
Yeah. Like you're like any tricks you might have on the different stage, like there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not really that important. You just kind of go to a neutral playing ground for both of you.
Trying to get the Gimp just barely. Wow, I'm surprised he was able to tether from that angle. He was kind of high up. But Obmcbob, I mean, if anyone's going to know that, it's him.
Yeah, he has to. A really big caveat.
He
of
sees the
playing.
ledge with a big red circle around it. That's where he knows he can get it.
Yeah, definitely.
Zaire contesting Cloud. Bob's playing super reserved right now, just holding back with these Zairs, tossing projectile every now and then. Oh, he missed the well, actually, I think he was out of range for the confirm, rather.
Yeah, he may have been. That's kind of the trouble.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, he went nowhere.
Limit.
Oh, wow. With the way that stock was going, you would not have thought that Bob was not in the lead.
Limit still. Well, just used.
Yeah, this is the struggle I've been kind of seeing is really finding your kill confirms or just any kind of hit that kills with Toon Link.
Kane is running away with his stock right now, 82%. Oh, that's another 20.
Yeah, at this stage, that's a big 20.
You don't like to see that if you're Obmcbob.
Oh. All right, so there's an opportunity here to do something.
Up smash. It didn't even kill.
Yeah, he got like a sour hit of it, I guess, but still.
Reading the roll in on the Angel platform. Very fun habit to punish. Figuring out the neutral here.
Going for that.
Throwing
up
the
air
moves
triple.
out. Woo. Barely missing that fair. Surely would have killed. Getting the dash attack. Put it away.
Again, he's going for that. He's going for that falling up air. He keeps going for it.
I feel like it has worked out for him.
It has. It absolutely has in other games. And
It's not like
also
it's just getting him
sometimes,
killed.
but Jukain is able to. Jukain's reading it now, though.
The situation here. Coming down with a Zaire. Man, that Zaire putting in work for Obmcbob.
Yeah, hold up. Obmcbob is cooking something. He's kind of find himself back in the game.
If he could just take the stock right here, this would be
This
such
is
a better position.
Oh my
goodness!
God, that was hot.
That was
good.
Beautiful.
That was good. It's all those hours of Toon Link paying off right there. That's what it is. That's what you're grinding.
That's a top 5 Tink player right there.
Dude, he is just getting the momentum right here. Even when he's getting clipped by the up, he's still riding it.
Man, that's 20.
All right, you can't say take a break. Take a breather. Oh man, dude,
little
the
combos
momentum is
there.
completely
The boomerang.
switched.
Yeah, any percent at this point is good percent for Obmcbob, just because getting the kill at this stage.
There were 4 bombs and 4 bombs in a row.
I mean, that's
Ooh, we
keep
read the
it coming.
roll.
Got to bombard.
Speaking of bombs.
Oh my goodness. He's in his head on this ledge trap right here.
Oh, good parry.
Ooh, boomerang was coming back.
That was
Fell
a
out.
I mean, that was a pretty smart play from Jukain. That looked pretty calculated as far as like falling out goes. But
Oh, and that's up smash to end it.
Who would have thought you see that Buster Sword swinging up like that, only to get to see Toon Link's like mini
Little
version of the
tiny
Master
sword.
Sword do the same thing.
Oh man.
So that's Obmcbob taking a big old breath right there, kind of getting the composure back, and honestly looked fantastic that game.
Not going to be PS2 the whole time. Hollow Bastion.
Okay,
Going for
looking
game
at the
3.
Hollow Bastion. 1-1 here. This is best of 5.
GamerNook Weekly, week 2.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
This is to move on to play Adastran in losers finals, and you know what? I bet you Obmcbob wants that run back for sure, man. I mean, that set, he lost it 3-0 fashion, but all the games were close, so I could just imagine he's just like, wants to get back in there.
Yeah, it was really right there.
Get the redemption, yeah.
I'm sure Adastran might want to think about how he's playing if he does end up playing Obmcbob
Well, he's
again.
going to have his hands full either
he
one here.
absolutely will.
Yeah.
Because Jukain, I think, will give him a pretty good run, too, and he hasn't played Jukain yet, so we'll see. Got to get through this loser semis first, and here we go, game 3 once again. Ooh, wow.
Nasty angle.
Smart F-tilt there, man. No way you're recovering from that if you're Glove.
Yeah. Limit ain't gonna help you there. Oh, Jukain is just letting these dash attacks rip. And like, they're kind of hitting, they're kind of not. It's like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's a bad idea at this point.
Hard to say.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
I don't think it's a bad option.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad option.
Because I haven't seen Obmcbob able to really make him think about it otherwise yet.
Oh man, he wants to kill so bad. Okay, chasing him with the back air.
Limit.
He wants to kill him. Let's kill him. And that
And
will
that's
do it.
Wow. 2-2.
Keeping it clean with the limit. No, neutral beam. I'll just call it. Obmcbob still kind of having a lead here. This is a non-insignificant amount of percent that you have to make up. Catching with the Obmcbob classic.
Obmcbob is farming percent with projectiles.
I mean, that's the name of the game, right? Especially if you struggle with kill options and
Yeah, especially if you're Tink.
really rely
Back
on kill
throw.
confirms.
Man, he is sitting so pretty right now. Even if he takes like a huge juggle, I mean, 140, like,
You're
you just got to find one good hit and it's over.
Well, yeah, you're going to see him want to try and connect with the bomb into something,
hold
but...
Hold up. Hold up.
Wait a second.
Jukain is
There.
suddenly looking menacing.
There we go.
Bob. Quick confirm. Still sitting
tether to
relatively pretty. That
Ooh,
was
that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
You would hate to see that if you're Obmcbob.
The invincible F-tilt. Jukain patiently waiting, kind of getting his cool back again after a bit of a explosive first few stocks.
There.
Tight. Suddenly the lead is shifting back to Jukain. No punish on the up B.
Obmcbob
ambiguous.
loves the Zaire. He
Yeah,
loves
it's
the Zaire.
doing a lot of favors in this set. Ooh, wait now. See if there was a roll, but there wasn't.
Ooh, bomb going down there.
That's
Cross
big.
slash.
That is big. This could.
Ooh.
Oh man. All right, back. Oh wait.
Dash limit.
Man, this is so
Big. Ooh, wasted
stressful.
limit. I can feel their stress.
Yeah, this is like super dead even right now. Oh my goodness.
What's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here?
Get the ledge trap. You want it. Ooh, coming down with the up smash. Get that bomb out of
That's
here.
it.
Boom. That is it. Obmcbob 2-1 over Jukain right now. Nothing short of a nail biter right here.
I mean, yeah, that's all you can really hope for, right? Close sets, good games. Yeah.
Entertainment.
Let's see if Obmcbob's able
Bring
to
it up,
close
Peach.
Ooh, here we go.
Yeah, I had a feeling we might be seeing it.
Switch it up.
Golden Peach.
It's like, yeah. This is basically Jukain's cleanup. Or what do you call it? What do you call your pitcher? The one that goes,
Closer.
yeah, your closer. This is the closer for Jukain. So either this works or Obmcbob ends up getting the run back with Adastran in the next set.
Back to Hollow Bastion again.
Man, this is a tough position for Jukain because you're coming off with the counter pick when you're already down a game, and you're on set point. It's like you have to not only win this game, but bring that momentum with the next one as well. It's just a big uphill battle for Jukain here. I don't know if I've seen these guys I don't know if I've really watched these guys play before, so I don't really know what to expect.
I just know they play.
Yeah.
I have played a lot. I haven't actually seen them play either.
Oh, going above stage there, that might have been a mistake. Not sure, but getting him killed. Jukain sitting kind of pretty on this stock. If he just keeps it tight and doesn't overextend too much, I could see him riding this stock for a really long time.
Yeah, he's just got to play conservatively.
Throw your turnips. Get your guaranteed damage. Don't take anything too super risky. And you are sitting pretty. Pressure. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Obmcbob somehow surviving all that.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure Jukain was going to make it back to ledge.
Yeah. The Zaire, man. I didn't know that Zaire was so good.
Yeah, he definitely makes it known that it is a great move. Right into the clock tower.
Obmcbob charges down smash there. Hit player 3. The counter? Okay. It almost worked. Could still kind of keep that in his back pocket.
Bomb.
Pressure again. Obmcbob throwing the bomb, but trading. I think that was with a grab. Putting it back off stage with a spot dodge.
Again, got caught. Going for that falling. Going for the falling up air. Caught again.
Oh, man.
That's going to turn the stock around on him.
Corner pressure is just looking like it's just too much right now.
Wow, Jukain just throwing out every move I've ever seen. And it's working.
They're all connecting. Oh, man. Jukain had a uphill battle, but man, is he climbing it right now.
I mean, if there's anything we've seen this tournament, it's comebacks, so I'm not going to count Obmcbob out.
Certainly not. He just... that hurts so... Oh, in the Stitch face! Oh, my God. No,
That is game.
Dang.
Jukain.
That's a bad beat. Because that was not only, Obmcbob was already in a pretty bad position there, and then the psychological damage of just, oh man, I got unlucky.
Yeah.
I died super hard. And you got to take that into game 5. Oof.
You can see
that is rough on the mental, I'll tell you what. Sticking with the peach, of course. Let's see what happens.
Game 4 at... This is Town and City.
Oh, yeah, this is Town. They're just swinging at each other. Aggression turned up to the max. Jukain with the whiff punish. I love that. He just stands still, waits for the whiff. Hits him with the back air.
Not quite reaching.
Oh, man. Jukain is really keeping the pace here, even though he doesn't have the lead. Ooh, holding shield a little too long there. Don't blame you. See what happens at the ledge. Get up attack. Maybe he was looking out for an up B, but Bob does not have time to do anything.
Parry.
Whoa. This is tight. This is tight.
Yeah, very close game here.
Oh, the rolls.
Jukain at the very slight percentage difference.
I mean, I feel like Obmcbob is closer to losing the stock than Jukain is at this point.
I agree.
Unless he just gets hit with a confirm. The raw up smash, not even taking it. Let's get back to stage. Oh, Obmcbob holding the space down brilliantly. Ooh, getting clipped by the turnip. The grab, the roll read.
Bomb,
unfortunate bomb to get hit by. Not really changing the situation too much. Get back here.
That's
Goes
the
in,
first
get out.
stock going to Jukain here. You know what I think is interesting? Probably in this tournament, we've seen more people like not lose the first stock and still win the game. I feel like then we might have seen more people do that than the opposite.
I haven't caught too many stream matches, but I would not, you know, I can absolutely see it. Jukain is looking mighty solid right now. I don't even think he's gotten hit yet. Okay, there it is.
Bomb.
That, ooh, okay.
That's gonna be the no way.
Oh no. Okay.
There it is.
Absolutely,
Okay, there it is.
you kill him off of that.
I thought that up air was up B. Was
I know.
gonna
I
kill.
can't believe I didn't kill him. I guess that's just a town moment for sure.
Town moment.
Came with a
really
mighty
tall.
lead here. Catching the we didn't catch the bomb. Unnecessary roughness. I'll allow it.
15 yards, Jukain.
Bob, man, this is rough.
You really do hate to see it if you are Obmcbob.
I feel like Toon Link is not like an exceptional like comeback character, and on Peach no less. Like you have to play like perfect. He's keeping it down on this stock though, winning pretty good interactions. Defense looking nice. Ooh, parry on the turn. Bob's looking pretty clean right now. I won't lie.
Yeah, I think it's closer than we're kind of making it out to be.
I mean, he still has a. He needs to make a big play here to get the stock, but he is keeping himself on. He's not overextending. He's not going crazy. He doesn't look like he's accepted defeat at all.
Yeah.
Which is good. His mental is unshaken. That confirm would have been amazing for him.
He is looking
Fishing
for the
up
comeback.
air. The up smash.
Up smash.
Do it.
Barely, dude, he was probably like 3 pixels away from being off top.
Jukain is just making a great use of this town and city ceiling.
Yeah, really impressive.
Back throw off stage. What you gonna do? Chasing him. The horizontal chase. Jukain is bleeding, but is winning the war here. Oh, man. Okay.
All right.
Still some life left in Obmcbob.
Let's see where this goes. He's going to be playing really defensively, really conservatively. Just really trying to use all the projectiles. Oh, never mind.
Caught on the ground.
That's unfortunate.
That's rough. Good
All
showing
right,
from
that's ultimately
Obmcbob
going to
here.
give it to Jukain.
Beautiful set all around, I would say. That was some good watching, I'll tell you what.
Very good. Really even from both competitors, too.
Yeah, super
We've seen a
close
lot of
set.
that, too.
Who we got up next? Jukain.
I believe.
Losers finals. Going to be Adastran and Jukain.
This is the matchup I want to see.
Some technical difficulties here.
Not real ones. not real technical difficulties. All right, so.
Stop battle.
Stalk battle.
What time is it?
It is 9.
9:16.
9:05.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, these clocks are a little wrong.
9:05.
Yes.
I think it's about time for me to head off here because I am very hungry.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us while you
Probably
did-
my
while
last
you were able
set.
to.
It's probably my last set. But
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fun
man.
commentating. Had a good showing today at the bracket. Good times all around.
Congrats
stuff,
on
man.
fifth. You got fifth, right?
Yeah. See you guys next week.
Safe trip home.
See you next week, guys.
All right, so back in it here. This is a run back from earlier, winner semifinals. Now losers finals. So
Very interesting.
this was actually a 3-0 in winner semis, but one of those 3-0s but close though kind of situations.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Nah, I didn't. I'll tell you exactly what it was. If you ever hear farting noise on the microphone, it's because James is here doing something. Anyways, off
Wow,
to a
whoa.
stunning start is Jukain. Oh wait, no, this isn't the run back. I'm sorry. The run back
No,
was
yeah, Jukain
Obmcbob.
was
I'm
Obmcbob.
sorry. Yeah, this is not. This is the first time I've seen these guys play. So, yeah, we'll see how Adastran's able to handle the onslaught that Jukain is able to kind of put out there with the turnips. But just like that, almost going down 2 stocks instead, taking Jukain's first stock. All right, keeping Adastran up in the air. Lots of good aerials and really
counter.
good defensive measure there with that counter. Anticipating Adastran coming in just to get some hitboxes in. And here we
Throw
go.
down, turn it.
Ledge trap opportunity. Not able to
Barely
get
missed.
Yeah, not able to get much on it. Good evasive maneuvers into a stock though for Jukain.
Adastran sending out those sun salutations are really, really looking like they're gonna do some damage, but they just don't.
Well, this is the thing.
Jukain really is able to get around him.
Yeah,
which is really
Jukain.
impressive.
Jukain's movement right now with Peach is pretty clean. So despite all those sun salutations coming out, basically able to kind of just kind of dodge. You know what I mean? Like you kind of float around him, drop down when you got it, and get the hit when you need it. That's what we've been seeing. So Adastran's gonna have to do something here to kind of stay in this first game, or potentially Jukain gonna be going up game 1 any moment now. All right, there we go.
And he's not gonna. Okay, there.
He's
I
throwing.
thought that one was not gonna do
He's
it.
throwing the whole gym closet at him there. That's every soccer ball they had, I think.
They emptied out the bag.
Yeah, they got to get him back. But there we go. That was going to be Jukain cutting off what was otherwise looking to be a nice little surgence coming out from Adastran. So Jukain up game 1 and still got potentially another 4 games. We'll see, unless Jukain's able to wrap this one up quickly. But from what we've been seeing from Adastran all day, I'd be surprised.
I also would be surprised. We're gonna see where this goes. Sticking with the same characters. Doesn't look like Jukain got to put his ult on though.
Yeah, I don't know if that was on purpose or not. I think sometimes he changes ults around, but we do have the on-brand Game & Watch music. Actually, unironically, I like this song.
I think it's funny.
There's a really... There's like a meme where there's one of the Final Fantasy songs in the sound font.
Dude, sound font memes are the best.
I love it. I gotta find it. I wish the whole song... It's not the whole song, it's literally just the opening. Anyways, speaking of the opening, this has been quite the opening. Both these players tacking on damage. There was the first stock all within a minute.
Talk about being able to barely just connect there.
Ooh, all right, there we go. This is looking like
Adastran up 2 stocks.
Yeah,
very quick turnaround.
Adastran's game to lose at this point, has a very good lead, and
Adastran took game 1 very personally.
yeah, I mean, that was a good game for Jukain, so, oh my goodness.
Ooh.
If he had deep breathing right there,
Yeah, that would
have broke the shield, I
Yeah.
think. Kind of insane.
Speaking of deep breathing, Adastran did have it on the side before he
Yeah. That time. All right, here we go.
back throw, back air, soccer ball. Ooh, parry. He likes he really does like the up air to up throw to up air.
Yeah, I mean, it works. I guess it works for him.
It's one of the most reliable ones. Seen that all night.
All All right, I like the defense on the ledge. That was coming out from Jukain, but now it is Jukain who's going to have to be defensive there.
And even another layer with Adastran is sometimes he doesn't hit the ball immediately. Sometimes he waits for it to fall, like then.
Yeah, like there, trying to do some tricky stuff with it, which does actually work.
Seem to work,
sometimes.
yeah.
Good changeup, if anything.
Yeah. Ooh, turnip.
Really good turn up there. Almost could have resulted in a stock, just not quite getting the last move on the platform. And there we go, that back air.
There you go.
Yeah, I gotta clean up.
Adastran takes game 2.
Don't forget to exhale
Cleaning up
when
game
inserting
2.
yourself.
I think the Wii Fit trainer win song is probably one of my favorites.
It's a good tune. It's funny how Wii Fit Trainer was just like a thing during the Wii era and then just sort of survived through Smash games. Pretty funny because yeah, you don't see those games anymore.
She wasn't even in Brawl.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when you think about it. I hadn't really even considered that.
I think it was what? Her, Villager, and
well, the Wii Fit was literally on the Wii, right? That wasn't a Wii U thing. That was
there might have been like
Wii
Wii U Fit.
Probably, but it was like the character originated on the
Wii.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I'm not tripping. But because you're right, the character was not in Brawl. I think it's because the Wii Fit Trainer stuff came out after Brawl, probably.
Oof.
But alrighty, lots of footsies there on the ledge.
Yeah, good ledge guard. Ooh, nice little whiff there. What song is this? It bangs.
Yeah, this is a Mario
Mario
Kart.
Kart, yeah.
Kart song. It does bang. I'm bopping right now. All right. So yeah, I am kind of anticipating a potentially long rest of this set, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I don't see this being any shorter than 4 games.
I mean, even just the pace is really slowed down as fast paced as Adastran plays.
Yeah, they're both definitely playing more conservatively than they normally do, especially Adastran.
Well, I think Jukain is kind of a I don't want to say slower paced player, but will take his time when he's gotta. And I'm seeing that now that Adastran will kind of meet you there if he has to. So with that in mind,
deep breathing.
Yeah.
And there it is. Dang. Chance from the audience. Turnip and soccer ball collision there.
Whoa.
Whoa, what was that?
Multiple parries coming out there. I think that was like kind of the auto thing it does. Lots of hitboxes, but there we go. Jukain finally taking the first stock from Adastran, and now pretty much back at an even game for the most part. Although, as I say that, no, never mind. I'm good. All good. All right, big damage coming out from Adastran.
That is 70. Never mind.
Good grab there, and going to translate to some stage control and potentially more. Yeah, there it is. There's the stock. Jukain kind of shaking that one off.
Yeah,
try and get back in here.
Adastran, since game 2, has kind of been, I don't want to say taking control, but he's definitely been.
He's an adapter from what I've seen.
Yeah.
He's very good at sort of adjusting his gameplay as he has to.
Tried for that soccer ball again. Jukain is really good at that the flutter kick edge guard. That's really strong. Bang. Nope. Deep breathing. Soccer ball.
All right, Adastran does have an opportunity to basically go up in the set if he's able to keep composed and take out Jukain here. Jukain, though, definitely going to continue to fight. Does have Adastran in a position where he could kind of take him out at any moment, just like that. So
here we are.
Yeah, back in it.
Last stock of game 3, tied 1-1. I mean, yeah, like you said, we had game 1 where it was a game 2 where the first stock was taken in the first minute.
Yeah, that was the first game, I think.
Yeah, first game, and then now we're here, last stock at more than 4 minutes, almost 4 minutes into the game. I have a feeling we're still not really even that close to it being over.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think we're kind of buckled in for a possibly long one here.
Ooh, and there is the Wii Fit back air to put it away.
So it doesn't matter. If they can't hear it, I muted the mic. Nice try. And we could hear you. No one else can. I knew you were coming back. Commentary. Cam. Yeah, it's pretty annoying, honestly.
That is annoying.
It'll be fixed for next week. Don't worry. Anyways, here we go. Game 4.
Match point for Adastran going into game 4. I also think in terms of characters that are ridiculous, Wii Fit Trainer's got to be up there. Not in the sense that she's not viable, but in the sense that she fights using like hula hoops and stuff.
Yeah, pretty unique and interesting moveset to say the least.
Yeah,
and pretty
I'd
effective
say,
too. Like it's an effective moveset.
Yeah.
It requires a certain type of play, but there we go. Nicely timed side B coming in from Jukain to now go up in game 4 because he has to, right? I mean, if he doesn't, this could spell the end of the tournament for him. End of his run, rather.
Yeah, some good work being put in by Jukain here, getting some big percent up on Adastran. What was that? I didn't hear it.
These guys are just kind of scrapping in the middle of the stage, man. Whoever kind of gets the leg up,
Really gonna have an advantage here.
It's like despite all the patience we've been seeing, this might be the slight sign of a little bit of either fatigue or impatience, but no one's really kind of given one way or the other, so...
Yeah, I mean, Adastran really likes to play aggressive, as we've said over and over, so I mean...
Yeah, well, the thing is, I think Adastran is kind of figuring out a way if he could just be patient through this game, potentially end the set, and then be a little bit more fresh going in the play Rivers in the next one. But like, if you lose this game, then it's like then it gets really sweaty, right? Because then it's game 5, you lose, you're out.
That's when it's really all the hearts in there.
So at this stage, it's like you're kind of just trying to be like patient, and just like that, does have Jukain a little bit flustered.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
No, literally no one hears that except for us. No one wants that. Anyway. All right, looking pretty good for Adastran at the moment. Jukain, though, I mean, really just to turn up combo away. Gonna have to get on stage first, though, unfortunately.
That's gonna be loser finals.
Yeah, that was, I mean, it was a good set. It was just kind of, that's how it goes today.
All right, that being said, I think I'm gonna have to peace out.
Okay, man. Well, thank you for joining us. For everyone who enjoyed the commentary throughout the day, I know we've kind of crapped out towards the end here. I think everyone's a little tired, but this was G4. Go ahead and check him out on Twitter.
Follow him on Twitter.
Follow him on Twitter. All right, guys. So here we are. One last set. Take care, brother. Thanks for coming through. One last set here. You already know what it is. We got Rivers versus Adastran. We got to see some winners finals, and here we are back in grand finals.
Start battle. Wii Fit Trainer. Diddy Kong.
right, so here we go. Rivers on the winner's side, Adastran on the loser's side. Run back from winners finals, and going to be a little bit of a tough hill to climb for Adastran. This was I believe this was a 3-0 in winners final. Okay, yeah, man. If you're down, I'm down. Let's get it. All right, so we got good friend Jukain on here after coming off of a pretty good performance, man. Congrats on third.
Had some fun.
That's good. You had fun?
Played versus some zoners, you know.
Yeah.
The vibes.
I got to watch. So here we are. We are in Grands after all, and I guess you probably have all kinds of intel on Adastran and this Wii Fit trainer. It does look pretty formidable, and I found out this is actually, I think, a Maryland player or someone who goes to Xanadu at least on the regular, which I didn't know. But that explains why they're so good.
Yeah, honestly, the main thing I discovered playing versus him was he does a lot of random, I guess Wii Fit things is the best way to put it.
Sure.
Wii Fit things is the best way to put it. If you're not prepared for like Wii Fit, I don't want to say gimmicks, but like different setups and tricks, he has them.
Yeah, you're going to get caught by it.
You're going to get caught, yeah.
And that makes sense. I mean, a character like Wii Fit has such a diverse and kind of unique moveset where you got to take advantage of those things.
Yeah, I didn't see, how did their winners finals set go?
I believe it was 3-0 for James. But like, there was definitely some, I feel like throughout the set, Adastran was definitely getting better. So kind of starting to learn through, and I'm looking at this game even right now. This is pretty even-ish.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Diddy versus zoners can be really awkward sometimes.
Yeah.
Not necessarily bad, but awkward.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because Diddy has a way of being a zoner in his own unique little fashion with the banana and the monkey flip and just the ability to kind of close in on certain parts of the stage or the opponent at any given time, whereas other zoners kind of just are there.
Right now, Rivers has entered his monkey flip mode.
I mean, that's a mode. It's an important mode if you're playing Diddy.
He has entered his monkey flip mode.
It's an important mode for him. Ooh, nice snipe.
Gets sniped out of it.
Yeah, with the header there. And
just gets caught by the second hit.
I think that pissed him off. Anyways, there we go. So that is going to be game one, going to Rivers, and Adastran, a bit of a mountain to climb at the moment. Not only does he have to win 3 here, then would have to take another set if he wants to win the tournament. But we'll see what he's got in the tank, man. He's been kind of going. He's been busy. I just had that last game. Like he's been on stream a lot today. So
yeah, I will say Diddy being small and slippery does not seem fun.
No, it doesn't.
For Wii Fit.
Yeah,
Wii Fit historically problems with short characters.
Kind of hard to catch him, and Wii Fit's kind of, all things considered, sort of tall as far as like the archetypes in this game go. Yeah, I mean, Diddy is just so elusive, and you could see it literally in the animations, like when if Adastran kind of misses like a grab or something, like it just looks like he missed by a mile, but in reality, it's just like kind of just a difference in the character speed.
The close quarters on this stage are benefiting Adastran to start, though.
Yeah, for sure.
He's racking up damage. Rivers has to engage more, working in his favor.
Yeah, Rivers playing pretty aggressive right now. I think he's mostly just trying to end this as soon as he can. Doesn't really want to give Adastran too much room to work with. You know, when you're playing against a character that is good when they have a lot of like breathing room, no pun intended. Basically, like you just kind of want to stay on top of it. Nah, that up smash doesn't always do what you think it will. And those dares, wow, nice. That was a pretty good reversal.
Yeah, it can be spooky to challenge Wii Fit's up B.
Yeah.
Because of situations exactly like that.
Yeah, you get hit. That's kind of an awkward hitboxes with the hula hoops and stuff. And
yeah, it chases with up air.
That's a couple times I've seen Adastran really pay for the deep breathing from Rivers. Actually, I think it translated into a couple down airs in the last set they played.
Off stage?
Yeah. And then right now we just saw it off the top, so I think that's kind of one of those things I was saying earlier, like, if you go back and watch this VOD, like, I think that's just something you kind of pick up on eventually, is some people, you sort of can't put yourself to be vulnerable like that. Diddy closes so quickly. especially like James's Diddy, you know?
Yeah, it's tough though because you kind of need to get deep breathings to keep up. I think probably.
That's pretty reasonable. That's a pretty good point. Because that deep breathing really gives so much.
I like
to
the little movement trick there.
Yeah. That was nice.
Cancel the side B, air dodge back. Nice bait.
Yeah, and just right there, what you said exactly makes sense. Like deep breathing is what got him that stock. Killed him from across the stage with F smash like handily.
Yeah, because it's gonna take so long for Wii Fit to hit Diddy a lot.
Yeah,
of the time, right?
so you got to take advantage of the hits you do get. So if you're not in deep breathe,
Okay.
you do that with classic James. Pretty good
We tried to
performance.
get a little spike set up there.
Wow.
Yeah, just waited out the roll. Slips on the banana, but no punish. Is that? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. So here we are.
Barely enough.
Yeah, playing from behind. Adastran got that deep breathing on deck, so really kind of anything could sort of kill at the moment.
Yeah, we're on last stock. You see the way Rivers is playing, definitely fishing to get some kind of big damage with banana.
Yep, here you go. He's going to try and keep it close to the ledge. Obviously, that's where he really shines as a player. Because the last set, I think, he's trying to seal the deal with down air. Where he got Adastran, I think, more often than not, was with dares in their last set that they played.
Ooh, waited it out, but
All right.
banana. Yeah, this is close. Wii Fit and deep breathing is scary here, though.
Terrifying, really. I mean, it was terrifying even at early
Well,
percent, and that's, wow, I cannot believe that was not punished.
I don't
like that.
think deep breathing F would have killed, but it's close.
That freeze frame is actually hilarious on Diddy. Anyways, so that's James kind of bringing it back from the depths there, and Adastran probably at least a little tilted on that one, understandably so. Kind of had that one that was ripped from his grasp.
Yeah, and a nice committing to the setup there, because Adastran was recovering around the banana, but Rivers just followed him anyways. Just followed with the dare as he was trying to cover around it.
Yeah, man. So really stellar gameplay from Rivers. I mean, per usual, right? Guy knows how to play the game, but Adastran really has kind of proven a force this tournament. Like, and this is the first I'm learning of him, but like, see, he chases him out there. That's what I'm telling you. That's the scary part, is because you are right though about needing deep breathing, especially against a character like Diddy Kong.
I was laughing because he was at like 5%.
Yeah, dude, James doesn't care. You know, he's gonna hawk you no matter what.
That downer wasn't gonna do nothing, but
it
was
still
about the message. It was about the message.
100%, man. Still threatening. He's saying, "Don't you forget what happened in Winners Finals." Called him a couple times with that. So here we go. Really aggressive.
Just a raw F smash. Really trying to edge guard here.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's like Rivers' bread and butter, man. He got you on the ledge. That's where he's his best. You don't want to be on the ledge against this guy.
Okay, can you get anything off this ledge trap?
Yep, here we go again. Okay. So
Okay, picks a different recovery angle after getting spiked the last time.
I think that almost would have killed, but he sort of like got some weird clash with that header. But regardless, it does finally lose the stock now. And Rivers is now up in this potentially the last game of the tournament.
Yeah, this is looking tough, but where is he going?
Dude, yeah. Your ass.
Triple back air. Oh, wow, this is he gonna die here? He might. Nah. Hard to close out those edge guards against Wii Fit unless you have like a character that really has high knockback on the moves.
Yep.
You can get a lot of damage. It's just monkey, full charge monkey flip.
Yeah,
kick.
I mean, when in doubt, just monkey flip pretty much.
And that's gonna kill.
Yeah, good dash attack there. Good situational awareness.
Gonna need some mileage out of this deep breathing here.
Yeah, got to make something happen. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's now or never, but like you really got to turn up at this point, and it looks like
I mean, you got all the mileage you need out of that deep breathing. 71?
Absolutely.
This is super doable now.
Went from a fresh stock to now sort of like in it. Wow. How about that? So here you go.
A little bit of a weird downer, but that's the stock. Now suddenly Adastran's in the lead.
Yeah, man. What was a huge deficit is now dead even, formerly a lead just a moment ago.
Wii Fit with deep breathing scary here.
All right, well, let's see what James. Let's see what he's cooking. It looks
Cooking
like
up a lot of downers.
Looks like
That's
some
what he's
bananas
cooking.
and dares on the menu today.
Okay.
Yo, he's just like, yo, I could dare
He
too.
tried to kill him.
He's like, oh, you want to dare, huh? All right, here we go.
Monkey flip off the stage.
We might see this closed out, or we might see another game. Adastran kind of turning up for this game.
Hold on. Deep breathing ledge trap. This is spooky.
Oh my god, he almost caught him there. He almost caught him there. That would have killed him.
Oh my god. Might die here.
Oh.
No. Yeah, there was no.
Mm.
Okay. No berry.
Let's see if Adastran is able to find this last. Oh my god.
That poke.
That was silly.
Poke. Okay. A
All
little.
right. Oh
Ooh,
my
snipes him.
gosh.
Snipes, we're getting another game.
James is just like, all right, buddy.
Let's try it together.
Got him though. That was a well placed. Well placed.
Yeah, the weird little mix-up with the soccer ball.
Yeah.
Weird angle, went slowly.
I think that's like what you got to do though, right? If you're playing
No,
Wii
for
Fit
sure.
Trainer, you just kind of have to change up the trajectories on some of these things because there are options. Like you could hit that soccer ball differently. You don't always have to charge up Sun Salutation all the way. Like there's ways to sort of vary your gameplay enough.
Okay, back to PS2. So this is where we were game 1, right?
Yeah.
We were game
Yep.
1. So I think Adastran definitely benefited from the close quarters in the last couple of games. So we're going to see how he does in the long stage now. Okay.
Looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, I mean, Adastran has definitely at least been able to keep Rivers honest with being a little too aggressive maybe in this matchup.
I think that's a good way to put it. He's checked him a couple times, despite some of the success Rivers has found through the aggression.
For sure. It's just like, all right, if you're going to go for some of these silly options, I am gonna wait them out.
And that's just a sign of like a good player, right? And wow.
Ready to convert off the soccer ball.
Yeah, heads up there.
Okay. It's looking like a whole different set.
Yeah, really. And this is
that's not gonna kill.
yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Is I feel like Ada is really like
Okay, that no, not yet.
he's really been adapting.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Third time's the charm.
yep. In this case, I got to get the webcams on here. I just seen Adastran just laughing that one off.
Gets the deep breathing. Okay. Ooh, spike. That's a lot of damage.
All right, here we go. A little bit more damage coming out from Rivers. Got some monkey flips, a ledge trap opportunity.
Trying to get the dare, but patient there. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Rivers is forcing it as much as I don't want to say forcing it,
Good
but
shielding on the platform there.
yeah.
Okay. Off the ledge. Barely gets it with the banana.
Yeah.
Now we got an even game. Rivers brought us all the way back. Okay.
Oh, good shields.
Yeah, these edge guards have not been working anymore. They're just getting scouted out. Is that gonna kill?
Whoa.
Yeah, deep breathing back throw. Not okay.
Yeah, there we
Just
go.
gets caught with the banana slip. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit of damage.
Okay.
39.
I wasn't sure if that was going to turn into something crazier, no, but there wasn't a possibility for it. But here we go.
Yeah, there was maybe if Adastran had like air dodge or something.
I was going to say, yeah, if Adastran did something that was not.
I think Adastran's been down there enough times, edge guarded enough times at this point.
Yeah, he's kind of figured that part out, that part of
Yeah.
Rivers' game out. Some ends.
To an extent, at least. All right, we're gonna see here though. Can we get? Okay, not gonna go off. Just gonna hold the ledge.
Oh,
Wait.
a little bit of a. Yeah,
Alright.
didn't react to that.
Have the deep breathing here. Okay, gets him in the berry. Tries to catch him. Okay. Did he just not have the banana here? Okay.
Yeah, just kind of going for it.
Great timing on the back air. And that's the game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, pretty solid set. I'm pretty impressed with Adastran in general. I mean, he's just looked so good the whole tournament. And, you know, I always say this every time, and I don't mean it as, like, in any kind of way. I just feel like you play against Rivers, like, it's like, it is a bit of a different level, right? Like,
No,
it's
you're
just,
right.
there's just a different thing going on.
All right, we got to play.
All right, well, those guys got to play. I'm going to close us out of here. I appreciate y'all for watching. That is going to wrap it up for this second week of GamerNook Weekly. If you guys enjoyed this, you want to be a part of this, you live in New Jersey or anywhere adjacent to, it's in Tom's River every single Wednesday. Usually start at 6:30. We start at 7 p.m. Eastern today, and doors are pretty much open to everyone. And I'm pretty sure we'll be getting Jackal back next week. He's probably pretty tired from his trip that he just took to PNW for Major Upset. Obviously, Rivers a TO here, so he's always here. And we'll be getting a lot more New Jersey players coming through. But, yeah, if you want to check us out, go ahead and just Google GamerNook, see where it's at. Tom's River, though, so if you're close, come through. And if not, then I guess we'll see you at the stream next time. Otherwise, thanks for watching, y'all.